done?
Sorry.
No, we're just getting started.
Hey.
Oh my god. Alright. Anyhow, last we left off, our 4 adventurers. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking at me for? That's right, yeah.
Because you started giggling out of nowhere and it made me giggle.
I thought you started giggling.
Nope.
Who started it?
You.
Oh my god.
This is entirely too much laughter for the zero amount of like weed anybody's had.
So you think?
I didn't drink it.
Alright. The last we left off.
I was doing great! I was focusing on the 8% alcohol.
Beyond.
Everyone,
Go ahead.
everyone choose an item and focus on it.
Stop with that!
You said to pick an object and focus on it.
What object did you pick? She's not an object!
You're right. It's 2020.
That's later. That's a later.
2022, sir.
No, we're still in the pandemic. It's 2020.
Years mean nothing.
This is what he said earlier, too.
Oh my god. You guys.
Apparently we need to just do this more often and not...
Ring
Everyone take a sip and don't stop until she's done talking.
That's a bad idea.
No. We left our 4 adventurers sitting at a campfire with their pixie friend whose name they still have not asked.
Yeah,
And
you
they-
don't ask Faye any questions.
I'm not gonna ask it now.
And they have all had the opportunity to take a long rest, which happened in the time of a short rest. In the previous rounds of our adventure here, we had a run-in with a mimic that stuck everything to it. We also...
Bad mimic.
Yeah, bad mimic. We also met a cave bear and its 2 little Kenku friends who lived in its cave with it. And, yep, we had a lot of chaos, spiderweb that caught everybody in it, including Hunter. And we, after defeating our cave bear and our Kenku friends, did a little bit of exploring into this cave, in which we found very little, except an amulet, which was left behind by a Kenku. And Crow currently has that in his possession.
Pretty sure I gave that to someone else, though.
I think at some point it was thrown to Ringo, but I think you got it back.
Oh.
You guys were throwing it back and forth in and out of the cave. It was very warm when you were standing inside of the cave, but it was cooler when Ringo had it outside of the cave, and then it divulged into a conversation about how Crow feels pain. Which...
I'm stealing already.
Yeah.
To be honest, I forgot a lot of that.
Yeah, I just watched it, so I
That's
remember
fair.
that a lot.
It's a really good thing you recorded this.
Yeah. That's what happens when you play April to now August. So, but we have left with our pixie friend who showed you the way to the campfire. She responded by bringing you to this space after learning about a riddle that Ember found from Sinra inside of the cave while she was exploring. And Ember, I will tell you that riddle again since it's been several months now. She had said to you, look for the place you find a shady seat. One will light the way you seek, the other will aid you when you feel weak.
Oh.
And that is where we left off.
Oh, aid, not age.
No, it will not age you. I mean,
I feel
technically it's
weak. You
aged
know what
you a
would
day.
make this better? If I were 30 years older.
Aid, when, weak, and what was the other one?
I'm realizing now.
Like the way you seek.
Light the way you seek, the other will aid when you feel
And
weak.
aid when you feel weak. Yeah.
Now, I'm realizing that we did find a shady spot. Found 2 of something and proceeded to kill both of them. Is it possible that one of those was a healing Kenku and the other was...
No,
One that
because
could
we
light our
didn't
way?
find those at the shady spot.
That was at the cave.
Cave's not a shady spot. The cave is a cave.
Well, you ain't wrong. But I'll concede for the moment.
I will clarify that we did go through this when we reached the
Shit.
shady spot. The campfire, that the hedges sort of have an effect here.
Shady spot.
They do sort of shade the space in a way that you hadn't
We're
noticed.
at the shady spot, and then we have to follow the light.
I'm very glad you have less holes in you now.
It's all blur.
I don't know how you guys can remember the voices. I'm so glad I didn't try one.
I do this voice every day. It's just a cowboy.
Okay, but them.
Oh, you know.
Well, everybody feeling rested?
Yeah.
Better than I was before.
How can you feel rusted?
Well, it's quite easy. If you stay out in the rain too long, your joints rust up and all that, you know. It's...
I can mend that if you need it.
Strangely enough, I respond to real healing magics and not mending. Warforged are weird.
Friends, I don't have a quip for this social moment.
That's all right, buddy. There'll be another.
I'm glad you are here to participate nonetheless.
As always, Crow. Very inspiring.
Shall we depart?
We should follow the light.
Now, remind me. Have we started here and we did the this.
Yep.
We've gone all the places that are highlight or like lit
Everything
up.
that's open,
Okay.
everything that is visible
wait.
is places that you have been.
Okay.
Where was the cave that we fought the bears in?
The cave was
Here.
here. Yep.
Oh yeah, because we went all the way to the fairy thing.
This was the fake
Over there, and then they took us a whole rotation around to like that part.
Fake-ish.
I actually have a question.
It was a real wall, but we jumped through it with the fairies.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
Or
like
the
in
pixies.
between was their like home.
Yeah. I actually have a question for our fairy guide. While I was resting, I was thinking, and I know it's a stretch, but how long have you been here in this hedge? Like,
Well, I've always been here.
yes.
I don't. This is a whole. I don't know. There's not really. How long?
How smart am I?
You gonna wrap?
14 intelligence. Okay, I can.
Smarter than me.
You gonna wrap?
I always have to do that thing where I'm just like, well, Ian is smart enough to follow this train of logic. Is Crow smart enough to follow this train of logic? As a matter of fact, he is.
14's a +2. That's more intelligent than me.
I mean, if 10 is just base human intelligence, like that's what I consider mine to be anyway.
Average.
So you have, do you? When I say time or how long, do you understand what I mean? Does a sun rise and set here?
What's the sun?
Ah, yes. My friends, I do believe that we might be trapped in some sort of pocket dimension or creation of a very powerful magical being. That being said, if my hypothesis is correct, that's a word I learned from the wizard. It means guess. If my guess is correct, then we should be ever so wary of our Sphinx host. They may be more powerful than we believe.
How do we know it's a sphinx? We just saw its head.
Very
It
true.
was just a human head that stuck out? That's a DM question.
It's
Not
a sphinx head.
Let me find.
What's a sphinx head? I'm pretty sure, right?
Hang on.
I think it had a mane.
Let me find her
Around it.
face.
Oh, that's right. You like showed us a picture of the
I'll
face.
show you
Yeah.
the face.
I'll retract that question.
Hang on. Not too many papers.
Strict
The
that
jury were disregard.
for the purpose of litigation.
That's how we know it's
That's
Oh,
her
it was
face.
okay. It was a lion with like a little crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And then you also would have
Wasn't it
seen.
just one? Was yes. It's fine.
You
Yeah,
also
no,
would
no,
have
no.
seen
Oh, there were two faces.
Yeah, remember? So he interrupted her.
Ah,
when they
yes.
were, yeah,
Okay.
it's been a while. But yeah.
Well, I agree. They are
because
prone to
she's
ask
giving us all of the riddles, and he's just like, "Why waste your time having fun?" or something like that.
Basically.
The plastic cut my lips.
Gotta watch out.
dangerous.
It did.
That's how it keeps you in line. You only have one.
My friend.
Chew/drink responsibly.
Next time, just cut it open and put it in a cup.
Or just round the sides.
This is the
Yeah. Okay.
lime one. Sorry. Can I look around and see if anything's changed during our rest here?
Make a perception check.
I will do that. 9.
That's the same.
Okay.
You still see your footprints
Okay.
going past.
Shall we continue?
We shall. Oh, wait, I will retract that roll.
It was a 2.
I know. I saw. I was close.
That's close.
So you see nothing more.
Will a 7, if I'm paying attention to the light, to light the way we seek, help me figure out what light?
The only
Or is it just
light source you're seeing, other than the general environmental light, is this campfire. There's not something special.
Is there a log I can pick up, and make it a torch?
Don't knock that over. Do you want to try and find one?
Sure.
Make an investigation check for me.
20.
Nice. There's not really a log necessarily. Like, there's not any sticks or anything, but you could probably break off a piece of one of the logs that you're sitting on and make, like,
Turn it into a torch.
Yeah.
I wonder if I have a torch in my.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna reach into my bag and very slowly and awkwardly hand you one of my 10 torches.
I love that. 10 torches is how many they give you. That's a lot of torches.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Inventory. That's where it would be. Inventory.
I mean, if you take the basic adventurers pack or whatever, it comes with 10.
Aha! Yes, I also have 10 torches.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm
It's fine.
lift up the corner of the TV and put it underneath.
Nice.
Look how smart you
See-
Smart.
This is why we need to use the party.
Pretty neat.
This is why I do my job.
But yeah, so if you have torches in your
So
bag,
I'm gonna
then you can
take a torch out and light it with the campfire, but I'm still going to take some sort of torch from the campfire, and then I'm going to compare the light source from the two and see if they're different.
Make a perception check for me.
That's a very good idea.
Or any, yeah, sure. We'll say perception.
Ooh.
That was a 15.
Does nature make it better or worse? A nature check.
Makes it worse.
Okay, then we'll go with perception because I said it first.
I mean, it also fell off right at the end. It would have been a higher number.
That's always the worst.
As far as you can tell, they are the same, other than that your torch burns a little more consistently because it's designed to do that, where you're just holding a stick of wood
That's
in
on
your
fire.
other hand that's on fire. But the flame itself looks about the same, or exactly
It's-
the same.
and
As
it's
far
reacting to the surroundings
as
the same.
all reacting the same.
Okay, cool. I put the log back on the fire then.
It sort of crumbles into it and joins the fire with the rest of the logs that are there.
Sweet.
Doesn't make it any bigger or any smaller, but leaves it the same.
And this fire continued to burn at the same rate
Mm-hmm.
as we were staying
The 4
here.
hours we were
Yeah,
sitting
you
there.
didn't have
Yeah.
to stoke it. You didn't have to mess with it.
Gotcha.
Or 1 hour or whatever.
It was
'cause
just
they're
an
a
hour.
short
You took,
rest.
it's the equivalent of a short rest, or the time equivalent of a short rest. Even though time feels a little weird in this space, you guys have a sense of, especially because I believe you guys had some spells running. Anything that you had going would have fallen away.
Yeah.
So
Based on my previous inquiry, I'm not even sure if time exists here.
One of my things is missing from my actions, so I just gotta remember that it's there. It's the items equipped. I just don't have. I just can only see it from the inventory.
With
So
Okay, who's the pixie sitting on?
She was with Ringo and his
Yeah.
hat.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Or I think she's come out on
So
his
I'm gonna
hat to chat.
I'm gonna take the torch around the corner,
Out in here?
just into the next hallway, and
Yep.
see. And I want to pay attention to how the light is reacting
Mhm.
to see.
All right, so
If it
as you come
changes
into...
anything.
What layer is that?
This is the kind of like, what the hell, just try it stuff that is like occasionally brilliant. So good job.
So with your, I'll keep your same perception check since you're still watching the same light.
Okay.
And so for
So it can't get
for
worse.
the moment,
Thanks.
it was decent enough. If it had been really low, I probably would have let you roll again, but it's decent enough.
I'll take it.
That so Ember is over here. Are the rest of you guys coming with her, or are you all?
I'll
staying
keep
at
an
the
eye on our
campfire?
back, but I'll
All right.
pick up.
I'll
the
follow
back.
too.
You've
Yeah.
moved.
I'll try to be up near you because
I haven't moved far specifically
Yeah.
because I just want to see.
I will perform my duty as meat shield.
I just
Although
wanna
I'm not
see
made
what,
of meat.
what
so.
the riddle has to be,
Shield.
because I already forgot the exact words of the riddle, so I'm just going with the like gumption of it. I have no clue if that was the right
far.
way to use that word, but
Yeah, this riddle's got a lot of gumption.
I wanted to question
Yeah, that's
you
my
bring
line.
attention to it.
Sorry, my inner Ringo just came out.
Be careful! I'll run you through the ringer. That was bad.
Yeah, that was really bad.
We'll work on it.
So you
Workshop.
see the two pathways, and the light is not particularly reacting to either space. It looks like a torch. It is bright enough in the space that you're not actually seeing it cast light on anything. You know, if you held your hand up next to it, you can see it cast on your hand when it's close by, but it's not necessarily making your space brighter or darker in
is
any
it
way.
creating any shadows?
Just the way that a normal torch would.
Just-
It
okay.
doesn't. It's nothing. It's not behaving in any way other than you would expect it to.
So this may not be the light that we seek, or the light that we need to light the way that we seek, or whatever feeling of that
So do I
part of the
have,
riddle.
Do I have the amulet or just?
Crow,
I believe
Crow
I
had
have
it back. You tossed it back and
Yeah.
forth, and then it landed with Crow.
I completely
Okay.
forgot about the pain conversation until you
Yeah.
mentioned it too.
I have put it in my eye, in my big pumpkin head.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So there's just like a jeweled
Do you
monocle in there.
have? Do you have sensation
Yeah,
in that eye,
I mean, yeah.
or is that like? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the pumpkin head is just kind of like
Does
a construct around.
Does
my
the
actual
fire
head.
react differently when it reacts with his gem?
No. It's a cross. It's a wooden cross.
Oh, amulet, not
Wait,
gem.
Amulet.
Why did I use
is
that
it just
as a gem?
a pumpkin on your head, or is it a construct in the shape of a pumpkin?
It's a construct in the shape of a pumpkin.
Okay.
Like it is my
So-
head, but
Okay.
So I'm
So-
asking you, but also you. Does Crow feel anything different from the
I
amulet?
was just about to say
Yeah.
something. So when you were in the cave,
Mhm.
sort of in the back of it, it was hot. It was very, very warm. Enough that you started a whole joke
The
about
cave
hot
or the
cross buns.
amulet?
The amulet was very hot when you were inside of the cave.
Mhm.
As you've moved away from the cave, it has gotten cooler. And now as you're stepping away and out of the space where the cave is visible, where you're sort of in this middle of a different space, it's now back to just feeling like a piece of wood. It's warm where you've been holding it, as anything would be as you hold it longer. But it's not hot the way that it was.
Interesting. Is it on like a rope or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll take it out of my eye and just tie it kind of tight around my wrist so that I
So you
can
can feel it.
I can very easily, like, if it begins to heat up again or change,
Okay.
like I'll be able to like touch it or feel it to see if it changes.
I like this. I like where this is going.
So that, just to keep it in my mind,
It's hot or
can
cold?
you perception check for me?
Sure.
That's the best.
My perception is +2.
Just handed them to you.
Oh, that's what you keep on.
Yeah.
18.
Nice. Good job.
Yes,
Okay.
my random number generator is something I will take credit for.
Good job. All right. So, which way would you like to go?
And I assume you've explained this to us?
Yeah, I'm just like, well, you know, in Crow's like fashion.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the wood got colder.
The wood? Is that what you said? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a wooden amulet?
Yeah, it's a wooden cross. I just said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know why I was thinking like a golden.
Well, I think you and I had the same thought, where it's just like we hear the word amulet and we think of, you know, touch nothing but the lamp, you know. Big jewel.
Very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
Okay.
gem.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
wooden cross. Yay big.
Man, I hate
On
that
a-
I'm playing
on
a
a rope.
stupid character. No, I got nothing. Well. Oh shit. Okay. This is Zephyr moment.
So you just randomly decided to say it's gotten colder?
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm going to look at you and go, is it warmer one way or the other? As I point towards both sides, we can see that the one's a dead end, but still.
Can we? Can we? If we look that way, what do we see?
Well,
Yeah,
it
you'll
shows that
see-
we can see it.
Okay, I
You'll
know.
see
but
the dead
like,
end on the right side.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like all the other dead ends had things that most of them did. So like, can I look down that way?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Investigation or perception?
Are you looking or are you going down
I'm
that way?
looking right now.
Perception check.
23.
It looks the same as any other space that you've seen.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing different.
Okay,
No.
but can I see the end?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Anything
glance of a
that's
mimic.
here you can see.
Okay. So what's that rule? We always follow the right. And if I can see the end and there's nothing down there, go to the left.
Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
And I'll hold my arm like towards that direction and see if
Does
it
it
changes.
get warmer one direction or the other?
Are you just standing where you are?
I mean, I'll
or
take,
are
like-
you like walking a few
I'll
steps?
take a couple steps towards the dead end area and just to see if it changes.
Since you rolled so high, you feel just ever so slightly a little bit of warmth on that side.
dead end side?
Toward the dead end side. Just almost imperceptibly.
Something's happening!
And I start going that direction.
All right.
Follow.
Okay. Yep. I'll go
Are you
last.
going all the way to the end?
Yes.
It's a dead end.
Excellent.
But are you going all the way out to like the wall?
I will
What
go
are
to
you-
the hedge.
It is similarly warm to when you were at the back of the cave, which is quite warm.
What happened, Crow?
It's hot again.
So hot is not what we want.
I don't know.
We'll
That
have to find
campfire
out.
was awfully relaxing.
But it was hot inside the cave, and it's hot
Oh,
right
wait.
here
Never mind. That was a dumb moment. It was hot in the cave,
Yeah.
in the cave.
not at the campfire.
It was not hot at the campfire.
Okay.
Not
sorry.
at all.
It was so it's still cooling down from the cave
So we're up.
when we left the
Um,
campfire.
It warmed back up.
Actually,
If it warmed
It
back
was hot inside the cave at the back wall where we had nowhere to
Yeah.
go.
These walls.
Dead end.
up. Mm-hmm.
And then it got cold as we walked around to the campfire. And now that we're at another dead end, it got warmer. It got hot again.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's try the wall. Are we at the end?
And-
Are we at the end of that?
yeah. So you guys are down here.
All right. Can I stick my head in that part of the hedge?
Yep. Your head pops out a couple feet down,
Okay.
same as it has in the past.
The same as previously.
I'm going to amend a little bit of what I said. Crow, it is hot, but it is not quite as hot as in the
Gotcha.
cave. It is very warm, but it feels like you're a little bit farther from that hot. Like when you
Sure.
had first picked it up, it was almost unholdable.
As if whatever it's responding to would be like on the other side of this hedge, maybe.
I'm gonna throw up a detect magic.
I have one of those too.
Yeah.
You see the same glow on the amulet as you saw before. It was a divination magic.
Divination.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we swapped all that. I remember.
Yeah, we were
I
doing
did
it
it first, and
beginning,
then you did it. Mm-hmm.
So we mark off a spell slot there.
Yep. And The hedges are the same. You see where you're standing. You can't really see
60-foot range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no,
where
30
you-
foot. 30 foot.
Yeah. You see from all the magical items around your friends, same as it has been, but nothing new.
And
Actually,
it does penetrate it does penetrate barriers as well.
I think we determined last time that the hedges
The hedges
themselves
are-
are
the hedges
magical,
are
so
magical.
it's yeah.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
I think we should
Actually, will
back-
you roll perception for me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? 21.
Ooh.
Thought that shit roll out. No, roll it hot.
As you are, glancing around looking for magical things, behind Crow, you almost didn't see it, but because Crow is standing in front of it, you see under the hedge, very similarly to how you saw where the mimic was. There's a little bit of a glow underneath.
Okay. I'm standing at the back of the group right now. 360. That's the only thing that's glowing other than the amulet, and as expected, our equipment.
Only thing that's unexpected.
Okay. I'll point it out. Another glow underneath the hedge. That mimic at the start.
So Hunter, you'd be like standing on it, right? Because you just put your head in the bush.
Oh.
Yeah.
I take
Yeah,
take a
underneath
few-
your feet.
I take a few
Yeah,
steps
so that's
back.
sort of
I turn to my left and talk to your head. Hey, the ground at your feet is something magical underneath.
As it was, and I walk backwards, unbothered. What was the Sphinx? Friends, remind me. What was the thing the Sphinx said that we shouldn't do, or we should do in this maze about wasting time? What's the quote?
I don't remember.
Man, it's only been an hour. I think I
Time is a mysterious thing. Did he say, please, like, make sure you explore, or don't waste time exploring?
It was don't waste time, and it was don't climb the walls.
Yeah.
He said, so he did not want us to explore. What has exploring gotten us so far?
So,
it's found
just
us-
since it's been so long, there was
Yeah.
nothing about time. It was about don't climb the hedges.
That's it.
and don't show fear.
Oh, okay.
Fear.
Can I? Okay.
Don't climb.
Remembering this in this moment,
Mhm.
I would like to turn to where I saw your face, which you've never tried.
Yeah.
Because this is something I don't think any of us have tried. Maybe out of fear. You can put your hand through the wall.
Mhm.
Can I grab anything, or is it completely ethereal? Can I I'm not gonna climb it, but can I grasp at anything on the hedge?
Yeah, if you try and take the leaves in your hands,
Okay.
you can grab onto the leaves. You
Okay.
can feel that there is structure there, but if you try to press through it, you go through.
Okay, so it's I don't know how to describe it, but more
It's more similar to
Sounds like a
like
normal.
a curtain,
Sounds
sort
like
of.
a
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is-
Gotcha,
That
okay.
you it's more your intention with which you go at it. That
So-
if you try to,
So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
you
is-
guys have
it
only
is-
tried to go
I
through
see- yeah.
it.
It is normally climbable. We just haven't tried. I'm not
probably-
going
What
to.
is
It's
stop-
probably climbable in general,
Yeah,
but we were
I,
told not to.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was pushing through bramble, or if it was just an illusion kind of thing. There's no actual wall here. You just appear.
No, that's
yeah.
fair because we probably discussed it.
It's
yeah.
possible.
So far, you have only
4
tried
months
to
ago.
go through it.
Yeah.
Is that math?
I just,
yeah. 4
I
months
just,
ago.
I just wanted to make sure.
But what
Yeah.
might happen if we try? The Sphinx may be playing mind games with us. Whether we're supposed to take it literally, and he's helpful source, or he's just trying to use reverse psychology.
Well, before we
Whereas we-
try the reverse psychology, we should all back away from the glowy thing, and
Yeah, I
I'm
did.
gonna
Okay.
lob an arrow at it.
Roll the hit it.
Okay, the only way I know how to roll to hit
Yeah.
is with my longbow, even though I'm not using it.
Yeah, that'll do.
14.
Your longbow has a +7. That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Dex
it
plus proficiency.
chink off of it. Nothing happens.
Well, you have a +5.
No.
Dex.
The maze wave. The maze wave.
Wait, am I going? Never mind. Yeah, I don't worry about that. Never mind.
It's also the longbow of warning, so it's
Oh,
magical. So
that's
it's like
true,
a
yeah.
it's a
That'll
plus
do it.
2.
Yeah.
That's the
So
two that I
no,
was
my
missing.
dex is not a 5.
Yeah, it's 3. It's 3, isn't it? Okay, never mind.
Plus proficiency.
So
No,
it
no,
didn't
we
come
can't-
out like a mimic.
no, it just
She is not surprised by this.
that is
It's
correct.
the longboard word. You can't be surprised. You knew it was going to happen.
Well, either way, I knew it was
Getting
either going to
weird
not
sense of
react
control.
or react.
Yeah, you're just not
So
surprised by it.
just not surprised.
I still love that. That was
That was so funny.
okay.
Friends, the maze be
Cool. I'm gonna talk with Ringo about like where exactly it is, since I just in the area. And
6 inches to your right. No, you're right.
No, your other right.
And then I'm
No,
gonna
wait, it was my left. I'm bad.
start, I don't know, trying to get the glimmer of magic out of the dirt.
Yeah, as you
However,
you know,
I can.
try and move the dirt around, whatever you are doing to try and get your way.
I
to
got a
this
sword.
magic.
I got hands.
Yeah.
My Drake can come
Um,
help dig.
Yeah. So if your Drake is digging, then you hear his little claws onto something hard,
Sweet.
and you know, do you respond to your dragon or your Drake? Sort of. Do you respond to him and go help him more, or
Yes.
are you just gonna let him keep?
No, I'm gonna go to the noise
Okay, so
and
you'll-
keep an eye to make sure that it's still not a mimic.
So far, it is not.
Well, your drink's
coming
not stuck
out
to
of-
it, so that's
no.
a good sign.
So far, so as you help your little Drake,
Maybe this one's just not sticky.
You see that there is a space there. It seems that something invisible is taking up that space.
Sweet.
But it is not jumping out at you.
Is it still invisible even though I technically know it's there?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't invisible, it was just like buried, right? Or is it?
She said invisible.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it was buried, and it is now. There is something invisible taking
Oh,
up that
okay,
space.
Crow,
As
you
you
wanna put your
uncover
amulet
it,
to it?
Do I know what type of magic it is?
whatever kind of visibility is. See, I,
Oh, so
I
it'd be-
knew
okay,
I, was,
okay.
I should have.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
That's
it.
I
pretty
should
much
have
how
learned
you
the
dealt
types of
with it
magic.
last time too.
Yeah.
You were like, "It's this," so whatever that is.
Okay, yeah.
I
That's fine.
said to myself, I'll learn the types of magic the next time, and then I now remember less.
I'm fairly
well-
certain it's illusion, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
something,
illusion.
yeah, illusion, something like that. That was the
That's
one.
one
Yeah.
we couldn't think of.
I'll take Hunter's suggestion and kind of put the amulet around the invisible thing. See if that does anything.
No change, same as it was in the same space.
Okay.
I'll get my charger.
I'm gonna
Continue
keep.
to answer questions.
I'm gonna keep digging out and poking at the invisible thing and trying to figure out what it is. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean I can't feel it and figure out what it is.
As you
It begins to purr. Oh no.
as you uncover it a little bit further, you can see that and feel it. You continue to touch it and feel it. You feel the shape of a chest.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to unlock it.
Roll dex with disadvantage because it's invisible. You have to find the lock first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're sticking so close to that fireball
Just
shot.
a general dex, or
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, maybe?
I guess that would be.
No, dex with disadvantage.
I mean, do you have a lock
Or
pick?
like lock tools? Lock
Wait,
stones?
I am,
Probably
you
not.
are
You don't even-
currently trying to find the front
that's
of the
fair.
chest.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
a 5. If it's just a straight dex, I got a 5.
You think you found the front of the chest?
Cool. I'm gonna just keep digging and looking.
Brute force it.
You now
Well,
have
maybe
a
I didn't-
sizable hole
Maybe
around
I
you.
didn't dig it all the way
Yeah,
out.
no, yeah.
Yeah, you now have a sizable hole around you.
And I'm gonna have my
Um,
Drake help me figure it out too.
Okay.
Does that mean I get to roll normally?
Straight roll.
Sure. Can you place it over there? Sure. Roll.
You gave me the high number last time too. I got a 8.
I'm just gonna come
Okay,
over your
That's
shoulder.
math. It's invisible.
I'm just gonna go. Where is it?
I don't know.
It's like in your hands, right?
Yeah.
The
I
chest.
mean,
chest
yeah,
is,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's
But I don't know
probably
where the
about-
lock is.
Well, look at
okay.
what he's doing.
Can I use thaumaturgy? Can I use thaumaturgy just see if it's not unlocked? And if it's not locked, then you can just fly open.
Wait, is that how thaumaturgy works?
It's
It's
like a
really,
gust.
you can just open
Gust of
stuff.
wind.
Yeah, you can just open
It's
stuff.
it's really it's minor magic. So
Oh, I have that. I can do that.
Well, he thought of it first.
Does it?
You hear the latch.
Oh. Everyone listen quiet. Listen to where
You
it
hear
is.
the latch rattling, but
just-
it's catching itself.
Can someone perceive where the shaky shake
I
is
I got a
coming from?
17 now.
Yeah, so you hear.
Oh,
you
perception? I got a 19.
oh, yeah, then you can absolutely find it by the sound of the rattling of the
Nice.
lock.
Sweet.
And
But
you
it's
can
locked,
grasp it.
right?
It's just a chest.
Sweet!
So you can grasp the thing. It was just getting caught on itself as you tried to open it. And are you going to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have you roll percentage die for me?
Ooh.
A what?
You want to be
Do
near it?
percentage.
Do you want to be near it when you
No.
open it? Or are you sure you don't want to like thaumaturgy again? Open it when we're all standing back, in case something.
Physics.
No, I worked really hard to open this chest. This invisible
When
chest.
open, it now has visible parts. Where do they end?
78.
78.
7-8.
Like on the outside, can you see the
Yeah.
You are now a frog. No.
Roll a new character.
All right.
For a new character.
Complete one
As,
run of Hades.
Great.
Swap
As
places with the dungeon
you
master for one.
as you open up this chest, you feel your lungs get really scratchy, and you just start hacking, and you really kind of struggle to breathe for a little while, and you're coughing and coughing and coughing and sneezing and choking a little bit. But
Sweet.
and,
Is
you know,
this
that goes
normal
on
for meat
a
people?
couple minutes.
Just
as
me
you
or the
feel
dragon
just,
too?
Is the dragon with
my
you
advice.
opening the chest?
Well, the dragon was with
Or is
What I
he-
hear is called
Yes.
Was with me
I mean,
digging
Hang
it
on.
out, but
Hang
I
on,
opened it.
hang
I
on.
have
Why
the
we listen
opposable
to each other.
thumbs.
The phrase your
That is
lungs
true.
get itchy. Please never say that again.
I go in and itch them.
Yeah.
I itch my lungs.
Open up.
No.
I actually
Open next side
don't
hand.
have the stats for this item that it has told me you
Ruh-roh.
found, so I will
Sweet,
just say
so it's
It
only
should be,
me.
it should
It's
be a
just
D&D
you.
Beyond.
You found one?
Only me. It's only me.
It's
I know,
okay, it's just you.
I'm-
Your dragon is very confused. And a little bit concerned, and maybe sneezes a couple times because he's close enough. Maybe out of sympathy, maybe out of breathing some of this stuff in, you're not really sure. But once this has passed, you look inside the chest, and there is a strange silver bag, about this big, and it's closed, just sitting in the middle.
Do
Do you want to pick it up?
Yeah.
well, you can pick it up if you want. Do I know if it's magical?
It is magic.
Okay.
Is it a new magic?
Yeah, it's like not illusion.
Would it be hidden under the illusion magic, even though I just opened the box?
I mean, if you're picking it up, it's no longer in the box.
Yeah.
But I haven't picked it up yet.
who's on first?
Hang on.
Yeah. No, I'm just like if the box
I
is
found
open.
all
it's
the
not
information.
concealing
Hang on.
anything anymore, you know?
That's fair.
It might not say.
Hang on.
This isn't me trying to fight you. This
No,
is...
no, I know.
Okay.
Why is it? Where'd it go?
Uh-oh. You got out. That's illegal.
Hey, Modok.
Get on the ground!
Oh no, I just had. No, I should have marked this. Wow, this doesn't actually include all of the items that. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I did that once.
Because at this point, I'm just going to,
I mean, I can't stop you. I haven't said
unless
anything.
the hacking up felt magical, I'm just gonna think it's old air.
Let me tell
And
you
dust.
if that is the case.
The types of magic are weird. Like,
Hang on. So the first thing,
fine.
I don't know what kind of. I
Gotta learn
actually
these.
don't know what kind of magic this would be.
It's purple.
It's an item that does something.
Okay. We'll call it an enchantment.
Yeah,
I
that
know
sounds
it's,
right.
It's an enchanted
yeah, that
magical
sounds
item.
right.
More or less, I was asking if the item was magical.
Yeah.
The
And
there's
different from
8
invisible,
schools.
like-
I thought there were 5. Whoops.
Nope.
Illusion, enchantment, divination, transmutation, abjuration, evocation, necromancy, and conjuration.
Weirdly, most of the healing spells are under necromancy.
Interesting.
That is really weird.
And rules
But
as
also
written,
kinda
Revivify
makes
does
sense.
not work. I was
That's
explaining
fair.
this one to you that it says it targets a creature, but creatures aren't dead.
Yeah.
Creatures are dead things are objects in the DMG. Sorry, continue.
And the dust was just dust.
Was
Okay.
just dust? Okay.
Well, it's not, but it just appears as dust.
Cool. It seems like dust to me.
It seems like dust to
Dust in the wind.
All we are is this.
I pick up the bag. I rolled. What do you want it to be?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, cool.
You have a bag.
I have a
I'm-
bag full of something that
No.
rattles.
I want to open it.
I'm gonna open it.
Open bag.
Inside are
Because the bag's the only
I
thing
think
in
I
this
know what
big
it
ass chest, right?
I know.
9 beans.
Beans?
Magic beans.
Oh no!
Did we really just get magical beans?
Where's the cow?
Jack.
Okay, so it's the only thing in the chest, right?
Yep.
Is this bag of
By the
9
candlestick.
beans?
Yeah.
All right, with the candlestick.
Yeah.
Okay, now I look at you and go, are these seriously
Jack
magic
be nimble.
beans?
They look that way. Some sort of conjuration magic.
I put them in my pocket. I go, tie it up, put it in my pocket.
Magic beans.
I've just been watching this whole thing
Boring.
just shuffling. It's like, roll, yeah, it's magical. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely not pinto beans. You're good.
Abby, do I know?
I left the garden to get away from alchemical plants.
Wait, so is it obvious they're like more than just regular beans, or can I? Do we know they're
roll
magic
a
beans?
nature check for me.
Well, he's. knows
I did
they're
say
Oh,
magic.
you
said
said-
they're magical.
I said, yeah, they're magical. I've identified them as
Can
magical.
I know
I roll?
he-
Can I roll to know the Jack and the Beanstalk story, or
Sure.
or what's it
Roll
called,
a
like
history
a
check. Roll
national
history.
equivalent to
Roll
social?
history for me.
Oh,
Oh
nat
my-
20.
What?
Oh my god!
And that 20
It's funny because it looked like an
You-
8 from over here.
Convince the dragon. I'll teach
With
you.
that roll,
3.
just because it's a nat
Is
20,
Jack beat? Do I know Jack?
you wouldn't. There's not really a myth in your world that is equivalent to a Jack and the Beanstalk, but you would have heard of other adventurers finding these kinds of beans, these little bags of odd beans, and many have met their demise by dumping them all out at once.
Yeah. That'd do it.
My friends, I have known of these beans before. My friend Jack, he met a dark fate by dumping them all out at once. Perhaps there's something powerful to the legume.
Have I?
We must conserve the power.
Have I also heard of Jack B. Stock?
Roll a history
Yes, that was his name.
I might have. That's a 15.
No! This is Hunter's
not.
personal friend.
I'm just
I-
joking. I'm just
Hunter,
joking.
I told you.
Something powerful about the legume is my favorite thing.
You know what, Crow? Will you roll a nature check for me, please?
Sure.
Is it
you
nature
have-
or magic? Is that the one?
As soon as you said magic beans, yeah,
Take
give
the
me the
fireball.
fireball.
I don't have it.
That's right,
As soon as you said magic beans, all interest left Crow's brain. Just like, you know what? Don't care.
I only
I thought you wanna
asked
eat
because
them.
you would have been the only one that might have seen the effects directly.
Probably.
But no,
It floated in and
No.
out of the pumpkin
Yeah.
shell.
that's hilarious. So that could not.
I
have
can see it
been
now.
that.
It's like a cloud of thought. It was about to
If
go
you
into your
don't
head.
feel
and
comfortable
then
because you have to drive, it's okay.
It's one shot of fireball. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just want to be a responsible host.
We'll just play D&D till he's over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm more worried about the fact that it's Fireball, and I don't think I've had Fireball for like 3 years.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
No. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is this dex or con?
You roll a dex to make it happen, and then you take con saves as you go.
I'm going to.
Good.
I think it's funny. I'm
Do you
just
want
upset
a
that
glass?
it was me.
Do you want a shot glass, or are you just gonna...
To be fair, my first
Where are
roll
you
of the
going?
night was a 2.
I'm getting a chaser.
Oh. I thought you were just, like, walking away.
Definitely chase that down with Dr. Pepper. That's
Yeah.
gonna really do it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
I bet it actually tastes okay.
What about some coffee
Same thing.
creamer?
With the coffee creamer.
What's wrong with both of you?
No, milk to stop the heat.
No, I don't care about the heat.
It's cinnamon. Cinnamon goes better with milk than Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
for
well,
that
you
too.
don't know that cinnamon isn't one of the 23 flavors.
Baskin Robbins flavors.
It'll just enhance.
That's what I was gonna say.
31.
Serious moment.
Now,
How did we come back around to the
Mama
Baskin
says.
Robbins when you and I were talking about that earlier?
23 flavors is what
Oh, in Dr.
in
Pepper.
Dr.
I thought it was
Pepper.
37 is Baskin Robbins.
is.
No,
it's
that's
No,
31.
27 is
There's
Heinz.
31.
57 is Heinz.
31 flavors of Baskin
And
Robbins.
KFC has a certain amount of spice.
Don't roll ones, kids.
I'm just really glad that it wasn't
A
me.
20 and a 1 in one turn. One like
That
rounded.
was hilarious. Good job.
You
guys.
good?
It's like all of the flavors of autumn, but bad.
It's like that's like
You know what's
every-
funny?
It's like
Chuck
Christmas.
gave that to me as a Christmas gift.
You know what's actually...
It is a good Christmas.
Really
Yeah,
good.
right?
That would go really good with your pumpkin head.
It'd probably go good in like eggnog.
It's really good with horchata.
Yeah.
To bring that into the story, I just go, no.
Drinks the beans.
Drink the beans.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crow has completely lost interest in this bean corner and will begin moving the other direction.
All right.
I'll walk with
We're
Crow
headed
again.
this
Let's
way.
go.
Let's
Now
go.
that I've got the detect magic up, I'm gonna walk with Crow.
All right.
uses,
Are
like,
we
key
continuing
points to
along
triple
the
jump.
other path?
Yeah, we've explored the extent of the magical stuff
Yep.
that was in that corner. Okay.
Wait, friends, are we not gonna climb it? The wall.
Oh yeah, we did
Perhaps-
discuss that, huh?
At the end, as much as I do think it would be fun and perhaps exhilarating, 2 Sphinx, I don't know if I could take personally.
Yes, remember,
Is that what's
Stretch.
happening up there?
remember my whole comment
the
about
rush.
a...
Didn't I
About
ask
a
my Drake to
pocket
fly
dimension.
up?
Can't fly.
Oh, that's right.
He can climb.
Is that the trick?
Probably. He's good to baby.
Forgot about the can't fly part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends,
Little
this,
baby.
It's a level 3 problem.
Four.
4 problem.
Well,
Yeah.
friends, to what end would the Sphinx not want us to fear? He said, "Do not fear." That's either to make us question our own sanity and make us fear with the unknown, or I highly doubt it was helpful advice. I'm just trying to work backwards to figure out if it's smart to climb the wall or not.
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Why? Have you been up there?
No.
You want to
But-
go?
No.
Why?
Because Sinra said not to.
You listen to everything Sinra tells you?
She made this world. She knows.
Are you trying to bully the pixie?
I'm just taking her on a thought experiment.
What's the
Fate.
experiment?
We do everything your parents tell you to do.
What was the last good thing Sinra did for you?
She made my home. And she made the campfires.
Okay. What else has she given you?
Campfires.
Plural.
there's multiple campfires.
What else is at the end of this maze? Besides campfires.
Well, we used to have some friends. And I haven't seen them in a while.
Which way did they venture?
Well, they always sort of stayed in the middle.
Do you know of much else that comes from or goes into the middle?
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Malcolm.
What was that?
Sorry.
That's good. That's good.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We there used to be some friends. They looked a little bit like the little ones that you fought with the bear. They looked a little bit like them. But we haven't seen them in a while.
Just the two murderers just put their hats down.
What did those look like? Do you have a picture?
They were
Like
Kenkus.
Kenkus.
They're
So
like
did I
half-
keep it?
Like think like a crow human,
Hold, please.
half child.
Man Crow.
It's like
Oh, that's why you didn't like them.
yeah. Like have you?
I
you've
remember
seen,
that reaction
Think
now.
of,
God.
like, think of like. Have you watched Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Think
I
like
don't
bird
know.
person, but small and a crow.
Okay.
I don't have a good picture.
I can work with the
Yeah.
description. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Small-
better than what I
small-
remembered.
Yeah.
And they can't like actually speak. They can only recreate sounds that they've heard before.
Pardon, what is your name?
Screaming as we shot.
My
their
name is
friend.
Mara.
Mara.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Will do.
Yeah.
Little babies.
Mara, why did you help us?
I told you this before. I liked his hat. It was warm in there.
Does Sinra ever tell you to do anything?
What do you mean?
Well, are you allowed to do whatever you want? Are you allowed to help us, or were you told to help us?
We can do whatever we want. I mean,
Except for climb the hedges.
we could if we wanted to, but I don't. Right?
Let's say his hat wants to climb the hedges, and let's say this hat might
This
disappear if the
This feels
hedges
like
aren't climbed.
this feels like you're trying to put me in danger.
As far
And
as
I don't know why you want to do that to me.
who says anything about danger?
I mean, if Sinra told you not to climb it, then that sounds like danger to me.
Well, we've also run into the danger of many enemies in this maze, and Sinra didn't tell us and warn us about that
They did.
specifically.
No, not specifically, but they did tell us there would be dangers ahead. Now, Sinra was the riddle one,
Yeah.
or the okay, not the impatient one. What's
That's
their
Teleki.
Teleki?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone else write that down. I will forget.
Got it.
Processing.
Sometimes Sinra can be a little bit hard to understand. So sometimes when he thinks she's rambling on a little bit too long, he'll just kind of pop out and go, "Shut up."
Now, she sometimes hard to understand the riddles, I presume, or at least the
Yeah.
way of speaking. Or is one? I point towards Crow's face, which has it is the
I put it on my, my
okay,
arm
okay.
now.
I
but-
point at the cross. Is this something you might have seen before? They mentioned it. It might be in a riddle somewhere.
Where did you find that?
Snag
That was
cat.
with the.
I did not kill one of the bird friends.
I did. She was there.
She was in my hat. She didn't know.
Well, it was probably theirs. I don't know. They have lots of little things like that.
That's fair.
There was also a bear.
That's a bear.
I thought
Sometimes there are.
What, bears can't own things now? What kind of a world have I stepped into?
I definitely thought you were just gonna be like, yeah, that's Todd. Yeah, that was Todd. What happened to Todd? I don't know why. I just thought you were just gonna pull a random name. Oh yeah, the bear. That's Todd.
Yeah, you know.
I love Todd. We were partying.
Did
on the
we
weekend.
stop to have this conversation, or have we
Yeah.
been
I don't
walking?
know.
I mean,
I feel like we keep walking. I mean, we have no reason to. I mean, unless you felt like you wanted to stop the group to like decide if we wanted to climb or not.
Yeah, that's sort of what I thought was that we paused.
Yeah.
I intended to wait a minute, hold on.
Okay,
before
okay,
we move
okay.
forward.
Okay, yeah.
That was
Then we would have stopped.
Yeah.
Out of
I just
Respect.
wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
respecting.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It probably was from one of them. There's a lot of those guys with the robes, and they have a lot of little things on them sometimes.
Could I make an Arcana check regarding how much I know about pocket dimensions? You'd mentioned it earlier about us slipping into it.
Yeah.
And then with her mentioning that she created this world, I was like, ooh, 10? I know a middling amount.
Yeah. You know that you were dropped into this space when you picked up an orb or an egg.
An egg.
Yeah, golden egg shape.
And you had all been teleported into this space. You know that it has originated from this object that you picked up.
Now, I do like the idea of climbing it. It does look very climbable, but we are in another realm, teleported here to creatures that know no other place, so it would seem. And the creators of said world, with the power to do so, have asked us not to do something.
And also told us just to find the end of the maze.
We know there's an end unless they're lying to us. We did an insight, I think, on that one.
They were gone.
Probably not.
You tried to.
Unless
I
they were
probably tried
lying.
to. I probably failed.
Yeah.
It is something we
if
can
there's,
always.
If there's no end to the maze, then we can take up climbing it again
Yeah.
later.
Well, I'm just trying to. We've been managing
But
ourselves.
Morris says there's a middle, so there's got to be something.
We've been managing ourselves thus far. Fine. There's been no challenge too tedious or too strong for us, so I guess I don't see why not. We just continue forward. We're more than capable of handling it.
I'll put my dumb gloved hand on your shoulder and just be like, when the time comes, I'll help throw you over the ledge.
I'm more than capable of climbing myself, but I appreciate the sentiment, Crow.
But
Just
throwing
let
would
me
not
know.
be climbing.
You cannot see the tops.
But throwing would not be climbing.
It would be an unnecessary expensive energy,
brain
Crow,
just did a physics
but I
thing.
appreciate your friendship.
Dumb. It's I can't see the top, but there's light
My
coming
energy
down.
comes from the sun because my head is a plant. Oh wait, there's no sun!
Oh, whoa.
Well, no, there's no sun that Mora knows is what a sun.
I think it was established that there is sky, but we haven't seen any orb
light
or
source.
anything.
Yeah.
Have you already asked if any of us have known of anyone who's traveled to a history check or whatever to see if anyone has ever talked about traveling to a place like this, or rumors, or
We have not.
Sure.
We do.
Go
What is
make a history check.
And I think we as a group,
another not 20.
Oh my
Let's
god.
I think you're
Is
eating.
Todd his friend this
What-
time?
what's your total?
Yeah.
what's your history bonus?
There was a
go.
bear
3.
named Todd
23.
Wow.
who showed up one day.
As
They can have
you know,
anything.
as you guys have traveled through all the different places you have been, you would you would have
That loud noise
you
didn't
would
come
have
from
heard
me.
about other people finding things like this. Every story that you've heard has been a little bit different
About traveling.
about traveling into these pocket dimensions. Most of them have a particular sequence of events that have to happen in order to let you out, or that you have to find an object in order to teleport back into the real world, or there has to be something that happens in order for you to exit
Okay.
this location.
Okay, and these are people who have claimed to have gone there and then claimed to have exited themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Or heard of it.
Or have heard of it. You know, you have heard many stories, whether it's direct or from story by story by story.
So there have been some direct accounts, though. That was like my main one. Like I've heard from people who claim to have been there themselves and escaped.
Sure.
While I do like the idea, personally, I think we should not incur the wrath of such a deity that can create their own pocket dimensions.
We may have to wait and see if their credibility is on the line,
That's
or if they have any. thing to be skeptical about.
Shall
We shall continue forward, friends.
Continue forward.
As soon as you say continue forward, I do that like weird like owl thing where I just turn my head all the way and then the rest of my body follows and then start going the rest of the road.
Jesus Christ.
Who?
All right.
I'll pick up the front again because I still have my detect magic going for like another like 50 minutes or so. It's only been about 10 minutes. What do you think?
Yeah, you've only been here for your digging probably took a
Some
while.
time, yeah. 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably
Sure.
about 30
Okay.
minutes
Ooh.
left. It's really hard to tell with this
Rolling
time.
around.
You feel like you're about halfway through your spell.
Yeah.
Can I have who's leading?
The two of us.
Yeah.
Can I have you both make perception checks for me?
Hey.
Not I, said the fox.
That's gonna be a 14 from me.
I got you beat. That's an 8.
Ah, yes.
Do you know what beat means?
All right.
No.
So as you come around the corner, hang on, I have to open my iPad again. As you come around this side, the two of you maybe don't see it right away, but Crow, you see first. There are two figures standing, sort of cartoon stacked around the corner, looking into this space.
When you say figures, are they crows?
You cannot see the shape of them. They are similarly
Silhouetted.
cloaked to the Kenkus that you met earlier. These
Good enough
big
for me.
red cloaks. But they are much larger.
I'm going to cast Cause Fear.
As you should.
Right.
Okay, wait. Okay, we're here-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how
Hang on.
far? Because he notices them. I bet I see in
you'd
him that
probably
he's
have to
noticed
get
something.
pretty close to
Okay.
actually, because you rolled low. You have to be pretty close to see them.
Well, if
Crow would
he
have
notices
noticed-
there's something,
Let's
I'm gonna
see.
ready.
Hang on, I'm gonna see where you
30 feet?
where you were able to see.
40?
Yeah.
Because I have
I don't know what I just did!
so
Everyone
I'm,
close your eyes.
I'm here.
Undo.
Close your eyes.
Okay, so we're somewhere in Middle California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice. I have because I have my dark vision. I know I didn't like specifically see them, but I have a dark vision of 120.
It's not dark.
Okay, well if they're like
Hasn't been dark the whole time.
No. They're facing away from you. It is pretty clear that they are facing
Okay.
away. They are looking very clearly
Oh.
looking around into this space.
Oh, they're not looking at
At
me.
us.
No. They are like cartoon over into
We
the
see their
wall.
backs and
Well,
their heads are
into
looking
the
ahead
space.
of us.
Well, then, in that case, since they're not looking at me, I'm not going to cast
Yeah,
what I
and
was
they are
going to
just
cast.
large red hooded figures.
red hoods, and the other ones had red hoods as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Your little friends.
I'll hold an arm out to, yeah. And then I'll
you
just
guys-
indicate with my scythe
Are
forward.
you traveling with any type of stealth, or are you just sort of continuing on?
Well,
Or
I
you-
am a fighter, so no.
And my stealth is poo poo pee pee.
I got a whole +1 on
Oh,
mine.
nice.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's better than a -1.
Actually pull out
That's
my.
fair. Is yours mine?
No.
Okay.
You're a ranger.
Dex, yeah.
Okay. So, in that case, then, since you're not traveling with any stealth, as you approach, as you get closer, you see the two of them sort of, they register that you're approaching, and you see them, sort of confer with each other briefly and step away from the wall and turn to face you.
Are they crows?
They are not crows.
Okay.
They are, come on.
Eric.
They're pilgrims.
They're birds! I cast Cause Fear.
I see you start to cast this or do whatever you do.
Does it have
It does have verbal components. so
somatic components?
No somatics.
Well, I mean,
Just
I would
verbal?
hear
just
it,
verbal.
Yeah. Okay.
So you would still
I
hear
would
them.
hear it. Okay.
What
Oh,
has
for
to
the
happen
moment.
for those?
Let's
How close do
see.
you have to be to that?
How
60
long-
feet?
How long is
Okay, yeah, you're
the
fine.
how long is the
Target must succeed.
one action is casting time? So you
Okay.
could
Yeah,
interrupt.
Well, I'm not going to interrupt him. I was going to.
also.
Target must succeed on a wisdom save or become frightened of me until the spell ends.
What's the DC?
DC is going to be 12, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, 12.
Well, that is a 20 and a 5.
Cool. It's
so-
only one target, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then it was a 20
Okay.
first.
So then they're
so
not frightened.
They are not afraid of you, but they do.
But you guys.
But go ahead.
The way I would cast it is like, you know how like a jack-o'-lantern like lights up inside that like head.
Oh yeah, the fire.
So I'll just like I'll do that and like fire like comes out of the eyes and the smile gets like even wider and I just go.
Next time you should have like the pumpkin seed
Freebie.
vomit. Like,
Yeah.
You should,
So, Crow,
Cool.
obviously you know that you have cast this spell and you can feel that it has not taken the effect that you think it should. But you do see these two sort of glancing. They do look afraid. Not necessarily of you, but they do seem afraid, and you see them sort of interacting with one another. And, let's see.
How tall are you?
Like 7 feet.
How tall are you?
like 5'4".
Okay.
She's short as fuck.
So I can definitely see over you.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
I forgot I made him 5'4".
He's a baby.
Um,
That makes everything you do is like everything you do is like now 40% funnier.
Go off, short kid.
Hey kids, put your hands in the air.
Yeah. All right, Woody.
Now I said. Now.
So I'm gonna wave at
There's
them
a snake.
and say, "Hi."
are you adventurers? Have you made it through the rest of this maze?
Well, we're here, ain't we?
Yes.
We made it this far.
I'll just like
No,
step
you
behind.
can.
No, I'll just like step behind you. Like
you
I
don't-
won't interrupt you.
You don't need to. I can.
I'm a
I'm
very.
a foot taller
he's
than you.
very polite.
I am a foot taller than you.
I'll step behind and keep an eye on our back with unless you're. I'll keep an eye on the back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank goodness you have finally made it. We have been waiting for someone to come along. We need your help. There is this monster that they were posing as one of us. And they infiltrated our ranks and they have destroyed our center of worship. We don't know where they came from or who they are, but they have killed many of our men and they now have our women and children trapped.
Where?
In the maze?
Where? Yeah, in the maze.
Yes, just inside. Our home is here. We live at the center of this maze.
I had turned around to like look behind us to make sure. I'm already whipped back around like firebolt at the ready. Like they did what now? Like I'm gonna avenge.
Rolled a
these fuckers.
13. Do I believe them?
Insight.
They are genuine.
I believe them. Got
Yes.
it. Okay. So, Spark Notes. You guys are from the middle, and your women or children got kidnapped by someone who infiltrated your ranks and killed your church.
Yes. They were once our size and now they are not.
Are they smaller?
No.
They
This
bigger.
this is some god from some other world.
Do you know where they are?
It's very hard to miss them. If you would I don't want to go in there yet unless I know that you are behind me because the two of us are not enough.
I'll step forward.
I look at you, go, are you down?
I will approach the birds.
I like how I was gonna go through all four of you, and you were just like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna answer.
Have you noticed that Crow is not subtle? And he's just gonna lean very close and just say, "Don't even think about stealing our beans."
I am not sure what you mean by that, but
So
that is
you're down.
Oh, I have ignored you guys. I'm walking
basically past them.
So you're down.
They are.
We've
Someone
worked with each other enough that if you have ignored us and started going towards the problem, I'm assuming you're down.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna look at you and go,
Lawful good.
Found the mask.
I got work to do.
Mara still with us?
Mars in his
On
head.
my
his
shoulder
hat.
or on my hat
On
or
your
whatever.
hat. She looks very worried.
I'll
And
just
sort
We
like
can go let Mara out.
pick up the hat and let her underneath, and
Wait,
if she wants to, of course.
Mara, have you seen these people before?
These were the friends that I was telling you about.
Which friends?
I just told you we had friends.
Deadpan.
From the
Like,
middle.
In the middle.
These are the transformed.
The what?
No, these are the ones that she was talking about that was like the ones with the bear. That are the friends.
They always look like this.
Yes.
Can they be trusted?
I haven't known them to not be trusted.
Friends.
If they
I
have
don't know
somebody
about
that
this.
has destroyed their home, then it would make sense that that's why I haven't seen them in a while.
I'm down to
Maybe
help.
I'm just not seeing how. Like, it seems
Said
like
I'm down to help. Did you take my cup? No. Oh,
If you're
no,
suspicious,
why did I
roll an
think you took
insight,
my cup?
man.
Yeah, I said I believe him.
Alright, fine. Okay. It's a 9.
I was like, get another
Yeah,
20.
They seem genuine. They.
Just like a sparkling sunlight.
Oh, spindrift.
What's beyond that way? I point ahead, not further into the maze, like around.
I'm just gonna
path.
look at them and go, yeah, I'm down.
I will,
3 of us are down.
I
He's
will-
still skeptical.
I'm gonna hold against the wall like they were. I'm gonna, like before somebody like turns the corner into like a spy movie. I'm just
Setting
gonna
up breach
hold-
position.
Yep, ready to breach.
Ooh,
Whenever someone gives me the
I'm
signal.
the sneaky one.
Where are you sneaking?
Let's let them answer Hunter's question here.
I don't know, but I'm the sneaky one.
Who are you asking?
I said,
the-
what's beyond that way? If you're
who are you asking?
the birds.
Bird person.
More of the maze.
Morty, I've become a bird.
We don't go venturing too much farther, but the maze looks much the same. I have not encountered danger there, if that's what you're asking.
Can I around the corner? Take a peeky.
Let's go.
Peeky, cheeky. Stealthily. Ish.
Roll
Sorry.
So
some
I
stealth
guess I'm
for
not
me.
in front.
I mean, someone should have been sneaky. It should have been me.
total.
You want to be sneaky with me? Yes, 3 total. Yes.
Yeah, you want to be sneaky with that?
So he's gonna start to be sneaky, and I'm gonna grab him
Good plan. Good
Okay.
plan.
and go, I'll look.
Can I also quick peek as I get dragged back for perception?
Yeah. Roll perception for a real quick glance.
That's a natural 20
Nice.
plus 4, 24.
Nice. In front of you.
I get the feeling that, like,
As
in this
you-
group's past, like, we've all stepped on too many traps, which is why Hunter's always like, oh, God.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm basing off this
So-
experience.
What
I
is
don't
your
know.
intelligence?
I mean, it's 13.
13?
Hey, smart.
You got a 14.
Yes, but I'm not wise.
Yeah.
I have 14 this one.
And what's your intelligence? It's a
15.
15?
think.
Intelligence is a +1.
Oh, no.
Plus 3.
My
Or no, wait, no. Intelligence, so what?
is a
no?
+1. My wisdom is a
So
+3.
12 or 11?
Sure, I don't remember.
Oh, no, 12 or 13. Okay,
So,
so
we'll just say 12.
I'm the
I'm gonna
dumbest
steal
of the
your
group.
writing.
Oh, okay.
It's very and
Sorry. Do you need something to
since
write
that
on?
was a natural 20,
I don't think I do right now.
Just in case.
Just in case, sure.
you
I'm the map. I'm the map.
I might need a little extra space so you guys can place
Go
things
ahead.
over the edges if you need to. The hexagons are not a part of the map. I just needed a hard surface to place everything on.
Ah, heck.
Thank you. So you guys are all just
It's on top of my dice.
around the corner here.
So it would
So
be
Ringo and
your
Ember,
flanks.
you two are, so the two of you, you two are there.
Nice. I love
I have some
this.
sanded.
3 of us are white.
So
Learn how to paint. No.
Oh god.
Well, that's not what he looks like. That's my best approximation.
Bone devil.
What you do see.
Yeah, I've already done half the work on the board. Where's your contribution?
Oh, he's sideways.
You're in my house.
I know. Just kidding.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Icarus!
He's sideways.
Icarus!
we burned it out the corner, and he's like,
Hey guys, look, I can fly sideways.
Rotates 45 degrees.
So what you
My name's
see
Chad.
just T-posing around the corner.
Sorry.
Please.
is this large, godly figure standing in front of a cave. He is far away from you currently. He looks a little bit wounded. As they've mentioned, they were fighting for a while. He's been a part of. He's killed 2 of their men, who you don't see right now, but that could very well have been that they were moved or that they were,
I'm listening.
yeah, that they were, either maybe devoured. You don't know what has happened to the bodies of the 2 that were.
Just the one.
The one.
The one, yes,
bad
just
guy.
the one big bad.
Is the big
They had mentioned plurals, so I was just making sure.
is the big bad guy facing us? him?
Currently watching, maybe, you know what? Let's, no, he does not see you.
Okay.
So let's say he's facing
You good, bud?
this away. Maybe not quite paying attention or not quite watching, but does not see Ringo come into his space.
I'm gonna look at all my friends and allies in their faces, and I say, "Y'all ready to?"
So just for reference, since we're not using that as our
I say let's do this, and I thaumaturgy red eyes through the mask.
I'm looking at you with my...
Oh yeah,
It's
dude.
killing stuff.
Oh,
just so that
I'm looking at you with my
I don't know why I was
flaming,
like, wait,
pumpkin eyes. I'm like,
there's another guy.
yes!
Oh, he's got flaming eyes. I got red eyes.
but just
We're
so
like,
that you know,
yeah.
I'm over here like.
And I've just got my eyes just go solid black
Is
as
there
my
somewhere I can
tattoo of a
sneak
lasso
over
starts to
to?
light up.
That's so sick.
so
Yeah.
And then she takes a bunch of weed. Her eyes get red.
It's just
too.
weed.
She goes. Oh.
Is there somewhere I can sneak over to?
What did I in my quick natural?
yeah,
20,
so
but
that
quick-
was so
quick glance.
you'll have seen that this is a large rock, probably about what is this one, 10, 20, yeah, it's about 20 feet across, some smaller sizes over here, but you probably could if you tried really hard, could probably make it over to here. This is raised up a level as well, and then this is
Yeah, I was about
a
to do the
sort
same
of
thing.
mounting cliff
Oh yeah, I'm trying to
this
do
way.
Does this steadily incline up to here, or does this get blocked, or just get to a steep part?
You wouldn't have been able to see that. You'd have to go through. This is a large bush
Oh, okay.
here, so you
Sure.
have to check it out.
Okay.
Am I the only semi-stealthy one in the group?
Yes.
I have a 3.
Yes.
Cool.
Sorry, I was doing math.
That's okay.
Um,
If you need to put it on the floor,
so-
you can.
If you need to be stealthy and you got a 15-foot radius, so I can drop a sphere 15 feet by 15 feet. If you wanted, you'd have to sneak essentially 10 feet, and I could get you to those rocks.
I mean, I got a 17.
Yeah, and then you wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Or no,
I can
a 15,
drop that.
sorry.
Should we-
I got a 15 stealth.
I was
To try and get
math.
to the rock.
That was my thought process,
Okay.
to at least get closer to the big
Let
bad
me-
guy.
If I dropped my spell, I could maybe even give you advantage.
Well, it's
Well, she's already rolled.
Oh, okay.
So-
technically... I figured I'd just roll anyway since that was the plan. But I'm better at sneak than the 3 of you, so if you're going to drop a spell, you should probably do it for the...
I might save it just because it's the
Yeah.
second level.
Okay. So you're gonna try and sneak across. Let me look at his actual
With my bow at the ready.
with your bow at
Good
the
plan,
ready.
good plan.
You're a monk?
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled a
Trying to figure out.
15.
monk
If he starts to
named
fly, I'm gonna
17.
jump up and
A
grab
A
monk
him.
17 or a 15?
15. A
Oh,
monk
yeah, I
named
thought it was-
Hunter and a hunter named Ember.
That's funny.
And a sorcerer named Ringo.
They went and got an egg one day.
Crow was there
So,
too.
Yes.
Ember, where are you trying to get and how fast can you move in a turn?
My normal walking speed is 35 feet. So,
Each of those would be 5.
30, 35.
Do you want to
30.
get all the way across? Or all the way around? You can if you want to, or you can stay where you
Sure.
are.
35. Why not?
As you dash across.
I don't have to dash.
Well, no, you're moving
Okay,
quickly, stealthily.
moving.
You know, so you're not dashing necessarily. But as you
Synonym.
as you move quickly across the open area of this field, you see this large figure turn towards you.
Oh.
Thank you. Sound effects included. He doesn't seem to know where you've gone, but your presence has been detected.
Okay.
And I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Nope. Come on. On the board this time.
Crow's not very. He's
Agile,
What?
ready to jump into action.
What?
yeah.
What
He-
does
He was
what
distracted.
modifiers do they actually work?
Dex.
It's fine.
Okay. So I also have to roll for
Did
my
you
little
get a
dude.
1?
No.
Oh, well, that's good. 2?
No.
No. I did not.
Too many pieces of paper.
Roll 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
This dice
So
either rolls like 19s or
all right.
20s or 3.
I need to pull out some.
That's fair.
I had a
We need
soundtrack if I do it.
We need a group song.
Okay. So
Oh.
Magical darkness.
25 to 20.
I can see.
I have dark vision.
25 to 20. Anybody? Bueller?
Y'all are
Wow.
I got a 22.
22. Beautiful.
No, magical darkness is not.
Oh, yeah, magical darkness.
This
is
is Zany
nothing.
Darkness. This is
15
advanced
to
darkness.
20.
Nice question.
Did the bad guys or the other guys on our
Oh,
side
these
get
guys gonna
15 to
help
20?
Oh, we didn't even ask if they would help.
No, they asked for our help.
Oh, well, that's fair. But we
So-
You have to like give them
But
cover
they had
while they
already
escape.
been fighting.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully not to.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
like, yes, we're out.
But they
10.
also no,
We're in
because they
front of
also
them. We're just gonna
said
block them.
they don't want to go back without more help.
It's fair.
10 to 15. Oh, no.
Next question.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's me. Sorry, 11.
11. All right.
Damn, guys, get your low rolls now, I guess. What did I say?
You said damn. I was dang.
Oh,
You
God.
said the D word.
5
Is that
to
just your
10.
action for the turn?
Next
Is it part of
question.
your movement?
5 to
Yeah,
10.
6 here.
Sorry.
When you
And
jump,
Ringo,
I
you're
think
last.
unless
Woo!
you're specifically.
I rolled a 3 plus
I'm
8.
just trying to. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. If I do like hard
I'm
on step of the
very
wind to get my
charismatic. Imagine
disengage.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, everything
everything
else.
else-
Get an extra dash
like
bonus.
10.
Plus, this is plus jump distance. Can you combine that? Because if you use step of the wind, can you dash and jump?
I think so. I mean, unless it's a jump that would require a like acrobatics or athletics check, which it would be a action.
Okay.
You should just be
Jump
able to
and
use
then
it over your
dash,
move.
and you'll just like run through the
But
air.
your step of the wind is like an ability that
Is that
just
really?
doubles speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't even require dash, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying you can? Are you doing it as part of like your? Say I have 40 feet. Is that part of my 40 feet, like my jump, or I can move 40 feet
It
and
is
then jump?
part of your movement.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
cool. That, okay,
Yeah.
that makes it easy to understand. Sure.
It's like the maximum amount of distance you can cover in 6 seconds, not necessarily just how you cover it, right?
How much is your jump regularly?
It's like 10 plus your dex bonus or your dex
or like-
modifier or something
It's
like
10 plus your dex.
It's a
Okay.
pretty big jump. It's more
I
than
mean-
I can jump. Yeah.
Let me consult
that. Vertical
the
is
tome.
even.
So
Vertical
if I'm
is
plus
like,
2 and it's like,
like
so
5
it'd be a
plus
12
your
foot.
Yeah, but I don't even think I could do 10 plus a dex mod in real world.
Yeah. I mean, 13 feet at a full sprint.
And with Step of the Wind, it's doubled, so it'd be 26.
Yeah.
So
That's
your
like
strength
halfway.
determines how far you
Oh.
can jump. A long
I go
jump.
backwards.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Gotcha.
So what's your strength score?
The big number or the
big
okay,
number.
The 10.
I
10.
love how these are all things.
So
that
you've
we have
got
to
10
think
feet
about
of
until we-
jumping as long as you
and-
take 10 feet of movement.
First?
Just
Oh, like
like-
run
yeah,
up?
run
Oh,
up.
run up.
So
Oh, okay.
how
That
much
makes
does
easy.
a construct
So then it doesn't
don't
take
pay?
movement.
So then with the Step of the Wind, it would be like, I take 10 step feet, but then I could jump 20 feet.
No, it doesn't double the amount of distance you can jump unless it's
Jump yeah, it does. This is jump distance doubled for turn.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you use Step
Yeah.
of the Wind,
Yeah.
key point.
That's rad.
When you make a standing long jump, you can do half that distance.
Oh,
Either way, each
If you
foot
had
you
20,
clear
you could
on the
jump
jump costs a
40
foot of
feet.
movement.
Yeah.
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 If you had a 20 in strength, you could jump 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Anyhow,
Speaking
Amber.
of nuts,
you're up first.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Who's in this order?
it can sense where I'm at.
Mm.
It understands that there is something in its space, but it didn't see where you went.
I'm so sorry. Point of order. Where, like, verticality in this space? Like, where can we not step up?
This is a ridge.
This is a cliff
Okay.
that you
Cliff.
would need to
And
climb.
And
this is a step up
hedge.
too. Over
This
here.
is probably a step up. It would take double movement to
Okay.
get to this level.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's not like just like a, you know.
and this
Yes.
is the break.
So this
Yeah.
is
Okay.
yeah, this is not actual. This is not
Yeah.
in here. That's
Okay.
just,
I just want to make. I just want to make sure that it's not like.
How tall
Bigger
is
than I thought
the
it
rock
was.
pile that I'm hiding behind?
Human height. You know, enough that you don't necessarily
So
have to
like
duck behind
6 feet ish.
Yeah, that you are hidden behind it just standing. That you're not.
So over. So it's 7 feet ish. Because I'm like 6'4".
Perfect.
Cool. It's crow's height. Now,
I will not.
in the picture,
I am
Big Bag
tall, so I can
BBG
catch the birds.
is floating. Is BBG floating in?
He is standing level with the ground, but his feet are not on the ground. So his wings are extended.
Okay, but he's not
and
actually
he's
like
not
flying.
standing on the ground.
He's floating. Got it. That works.
I really wish that I
So-
had multiple.
I'm going to try to peek over or around a break in the rock pile to see if I can see if he's actually looking at me / in my direction, and try to get a shot with the arrow,
All right.
with the bow, with the arrow.
Just wing an arrow
Technically
at
the
him.
same thing.
Yeah.
You're holding
so
the arrow like this.
make-
You got the bow on it.
Make a perception check for me. Ooh, nice. Is that a 9 or a 19?
It's a 6.
Oh,
so it's
never mind.
11.
An 11. Peeking out quickly, it's because you're looking around the rock. It's a little bit hard to tell what he's doing, but you can tell that he's faced in your direction. Do you still want to take a shot?
If I stealth, do you want me to re-roll my stealth?
No. Let's keep it.
So I'm gonna move 10 more feet forward,
Mhm.
stealthily,
Mhm.
and take a shot at him. Hopefully he's not looking directly at me.
All right. Roll to hit.
12.
That does not hit your arrow. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna sneak back to where I was.
Concentration. Sorry.
4.
Detect magic.
All right. Is that all your turn?
Wait.
You have a bonus action, and I think you have 10 feet. 10 feet of movement left.
15 feet of movement left. Do. Actions. My Drake is hanging out with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need a little Drake, buddy.
Oh yeah. Here, wait.
Oh, I forgot the pugs.
Oh, there's chickens.
There are chickens.
Zephyr, you wanna grab one of the
Those
chickens?
chickens.
Oh no, the longbow is not a +2. I get a +2 because my hunter is in archery.
Yes.
Cool.
That's why.
That's your Drake. By the
Cool.
way.
And he can share your space.
But that's where the +2 comes from.
So
Not
your Drake
technically
is
from
with
the
you
bow.
then?
Chicken.
Will you roll a stealth check for the Drake, please?
Oh yeah, because the Drake
He does not
acts
just
right
drop in and
af-
out. He will have to have run across with you.
Oh, stealth.
But if he's on our shoulders,
Oh.
If he's on my shoulders.
It'd be nice DM or
Which I
tough
would
DM?
have definitely made sure of if considering I'm sneaking.
Flip a coin.
All right. For sake of, since you rolled a freaking natural 1 for his stealth, as you approached your spot where you wanted to stop your Drake, you know, slid to a stop coming into your spot just to get to where you were, and that startled your Drake, which caused him to off your shoulders and make a little bit of extra noise, which really drew
Okay.
the attention of
Okay.
the
And the
duo.
Drake actually does his turn right after mine. I don't think I have anything special for a bonus action.
You do have to tell it as a bonus action to do something,
So-
otherwise it takes dodge. So,
Thank you.
Mhm.
I was trying to find that in here.
so if you can if you want to command him to bite as a bonus action, that is
He has to get close enough to bite.
yes, that is true.
I'm just remembering him swimming in the water breeze.
Yes.
Is this actual grass?
Yeah. It's not the dusty dirt that you're standing on otherwise,
Is it?
which is a different terrain than you have been on. It's a
something
different
we
kind
haven't
of
seen
sand.
yet.
Yeah.
But it's not grass. It's like sand.
This is a
Sand.
dustier version of what you've been walking on, and then
There's
this
a
is
sand
greenery.
Man.
I shoot him with my gun.
I'm gonna
Your handgun.
bonus action tell my Drake to sneak around to the other side.
All right. And then he can do that.
Okay.
He takes it immediately.
Do you want me to roll his stealth?
Sure. I'll let you reroll it since he tumbled. 8.
Uh-oh.
I believe it's a plus
It's
2.
+3,
Plus
so
3.
11.
All right, 11.
And he gets like 40 feet.
Chicken or rice?
Faster than you.
Yeah,
rice,
by
chicken.
5 feet.
He's just like,
Yeah, right. Just
He's just gonna hang out there and
That's
try
an
to hide
11.
in the rock pile. An 11.
some little dragon coming out of the furniture.
All right. It is now the Davis turn.
I'm sorry. The what now?
Deva.
this is Dave.
Commencing suppression of dungeon master knowledge.
Is it pronounced differently?
No, I'm just like, oh, it's one of those.
I shoot it with my gun.
Are we in danger?
I cannot in good conscience tell you
Is
one way or another.
hide an
I'm in
action
danger.
I'm
that
in
the
danger.
Drake can take?
You would have had to tell it to hide.
But
But I am counting that as partial cover because he is behind something that is larger than
Within
he
the rock
is.
pile. Yay!
He is small.
Small.
He's
small.
He's
Doesn't
about the
Drake
size
have
of
a
a
name?
cat.
I hadn't come up with a name for it.
So
Well, then
Would you
I
like me
won't
to?
turn over to my note page.
Miko.
No, I'm just cool. I like it.
Crow Jr.
all
That
right.
will be the name of
Two
my
E's
next
or with
cat.
an I? Or
So
2 E's.
like the League of Legends character?
No, like the
'Cause that's how I
raccoon from
spelled it.
Pocahontas.
I watched that movie once when I was a baby, I think. I'm gonna be honest.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
so
Because wind doesn't have
as the Drake comes around the corner, because this Deva is so tall, he is able to see
I don't think Nico's
the
gonna
Drake.
be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
You say from like 50 feet away.
No, that's Ian.
Oh.
As that crow's voice booms across the valley.
Henry 5!
Dave is not no longer looking at the chicken.
Both.
Just tell me what he does to
Like
the
you forget to
drake.
whisper.
Just tell me what he does
you
to my
whisper to her, but
friend.
you yell out to me.
Drake lives.
I stick my head in the hedge, it comes out near you.
Oh my god.
Y'all are hilarious.
Visual.
In response to which,
Oh, I want to punch this thing like, through the wall.
he will step forward. He sort of floats.
But does he like airwalk? Like in the mid-air, there's like he's moving.
No, he's
No.
just floating.
No, he's just floating.
His
You
wings are
see a big flap of the wings, and the dust kicks up underneath
And then
it.
chicken gets pulled back. It's too strong.
Guys, I'm gonna
And
lose my friend
let's
here.
Resummon him at a
Yeah.
long rest. Chill out.
What's
And you can
his
change his
armor
element.
class?
That's his armor class.
16.
What?
Yeah,
they're
right?
tough. They got a lot of skills.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, that is not enough
Fuck.
to protect him
Just tell me.
From-
Just tell me.
the mace
Just tell
as
me.
it. And he is going to take. Let's see. I have to find the stats.
A million Julian
Yeah.
damage.
Let's see.
So, all right, let me roll damage.
Hang on, I
real
have to
quick.
find my dice.
Why bother?
I did take into account that you guys are level 4 and
My-
not the level that it's suggested to fight this with.
My current
be all
players.
Um,
My current players are like
Do you
Level.
roll extra dice just to fuck with them?
sometimes, but my current players are like level 9 or something, and they keep beating everything I throw at them. So I've been like just adding more and more things, and
How devious.
I threw some pit fiends at them the other night, and like one of them on a hit rolls like 10d6 or whatever. So as I'm gathering up the dice, I'm like, the players are looking at me like,
Is that where you get the when you get the Yahtzee cup out?
So your Drake is going to take 15 points of damage.
yikes.
It's still
He
standing.
is still standing. And
Unless he gets hit again.
Drake just looks over. What the fuck?
A bonus action. Just stomp on it with his foot.
Just
Shoot him with my gun.
so
the
he
chicken.
is
You get to go
then
last.
Drake.
going to. He's gonna bounce. I don't have a way to do this.
He bounces?
Let me see if I have
Boy.
something to do this with.
He's going to. Here, I'll put him on a die.
Oh.
Go 5 feet up in the
I
air
got something for
and
this.
back off. Do you?
Yeah.
Puts
a
a
few
chest
feet.
the size of my own.
Oh, that's what I should have done with this stupid bad guy.
Shot him with your gun.
Hunter's mark.
It's an option.
I shot him with a
The
gun.
chicken would have dodged instead of being.
Oh, I have Mask of the Wild,
I like
apparently.
this idea.
I can attempt to hide even when only lightly obscured.
Nice.
That's not
All right, so he's not quite this high, but here we'll do that.
There you go. Nice.
So he is 5 feet in the air.
D back up.
He's backed up a couple feet. We'll actually put him up against the wall here. And what? Can you make a perception check for your Drake?
Can you see the thing that just
Can you see
beat
the thing? Yeah. All right. You're
I-
gonna
I
see what's gonna
perceive that
happen.
I
He'll see what
will.
he'll see what's gonna happen.
That was a 20?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, this is no longer this angelic form.
Ooh.
He has shrunk himself. I don't have another one of those dudes to appear as if he is another one of your forms.
Oh, no, so matching these guys.
Matching those guys, but I don't have another one of those.
Okay.
So
Good golly.
Well, it hit my Drake, so it can't be friendly.
Fair enough.
That's
And
my theory
so-
right now, and I'm sticking to it.
I don't blame you.
So that is the end of his turn, but In that case, it is going to be the turn of this little dude.
Baby.
One of our friends, our actual friends. And he is going to just sort of run over by Ember. Let me remember how far they can move. Oh, ruh-roh. You can only go that far. And I really wish that he could get that back. He can also fly, so he is going to fly up a little bit higher. And just try and get level with our enemy friend. Our enemy who looks like a friend. And that's all he's going to do right now. So Hunter, it is your turn.
And a friend.
Okay.
And a friend.
We're still obstructed right here.
Yes.
Alright, I'll walk around. I'm gonna go over. This is me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
And just use these squares as
Just use
reference.
it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna go like head this way to like kind of divide up its attention.
You have 45 feet of movement?
40.
So you're one
go,
less.
Did I go one less?
45,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
My bad. If when I ready an action, can it be any? So if I ready something, that's my action this turn. But I can ready like a dodge, for example, if something comes at me.
Yeah, so dodge is if something comes at you, it's you take the dodge
It's
action.
kind of like a react. Is it like a reaction?
You don't have to use
It's
a
like
reaction.
you're
Oh, okay.
dancing.
If you are readying
Sure.
to punch it as soon as it comes close to you, then you have to use a reaction. But dodge is
So holding an action is your reaction. You're
Yeah.
waiting for
Yeah,
something
okay.
to happen to act.
Okay.
So it takes both your action and your reaction to hold it.
Or
but
you're
if you're taking the dodge
dodging,
action,
you're like dancing in place. And
yeah, you're readying to be attacked.
Okay, then I'll hold a dodge.
So you can just
So you
dodge.
just dodge. So you
Okay.
could also use if something comes up, you can also use a reaction. So it's not
I
gonna
understand.
take over.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll dodge.
All right.
Okay.
I'll just wait there.
Can you? I don't have it in front of me, and I can't put it up on here because this is also showing what's going on. Can you remind me what that does to
Dodge
trying
means
to
you
hit
have they have disadvantage to attack you.
Okay, great.
Melee attacks. Do
As far as I know, it's attacks in general.
Okay.
But that's how I've played. It's not something. I mean, I can look it up.
I got the apple.
You got it.
Ian's got it.
I was like, I had it open.
Thank you for getting the logistics, friends. It's something I
Did you-
want to do. I just don't
Did you
know
want to get
how do
closer,
it.
or is that?
No,
what-
that's it. I'm staying there.
Because that and you still have your bonus action. If you had something else that you could use.
I don't want to use anything else
Okay.
right now. Just gonna stand there menacingly.
Yeah.
What she
Yep.
said.
I don't know why I just looked at my athletics and went, I wonder how this could help me as a -1.
Oh my god.
I was just like, I wonder how I can use this in the fight.
Totally helps.
Not even what I need.
So our other buddy is gonna come and follow his friend.
Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
That's good.
Any attack. Okay. I'll remember that.
So our other friend is going to come and join his buddy. They cannot do anything yet. So
Can we see what they're like? I mean, obviously in the pictures, they're holding spears or swords of some sort. Are they holding? They're holding like melee weapons.
it's a large javelin,
Okay.
So a spear.
essentially. Yes. And as you wouldn't have seen it yet, but Emperor, you may have seen him attack with a mace. The Deva, and Deva, whatever you say it.
He's such a
And
diva.
he continues to hold that. He has not morphed into also holding a javelin.
He's only 5 up. 5.
Yeah,
feet
he's only
up.
5 feet up right now.
Okay.
So just enough to sort of be up and out of.
But now I can kind of technically see him.
Mhm.
'Cause
He's
higher
trying
than
to
my
get a little bit
profile.
of. He's trying to see if he can see you.
All right.
Is that guy done?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I kind of see everybody like looking at that thing. And I go, is that it?
Well, it's not me.
Yes, Crow, it is it.
Damn it. Well then. And I will swing my scythe in the air and cast Firebolt at it. 120-foot range, so... And I roll a 2, so it goes wide. And I go...
Off the dice.
And I just go, you just wait till I get over there.
If I said no, I said no, Crow, it's not.
I would have been like, oh, well then where is he? Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Moved and I did an action, so...
5 feet away. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing where I come out. I'm gonna go, hey, I'm gay. No, 1, 2, 3, 30 feet of movement, so I can do 6.
Is that how you start every fight?
I'm coming
I
out.
may have miscounted. You can get that other spot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I miscounted.
Thank
One
you.
more forward.
I think it was diagonal.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna produce a piece of spider silk from my bag and cast web. It's a space of
Is it now?
20-foot diameter or 20-foot cube. It's a 20-foot cube, and so I'm gonna place it on the ground
Okay.
in a 20-foot cube centered.
You know he's
here.
5 feet above the air.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Is it a vertical cube as well?
Yeah, cube. So it's a cubic space.
Not a
Okay.
square.
Wait, hold on.
Not a
Actually,
square.
let me read the.
Cube is a cube.
Yeah, correct.
Is it a cube or a
I
square?
can't do it. Never mind. I can't do that. I have to anchor it between 2 spaces, and there's not something within space of them. So, following after my good friend Crow,
You could
firebolt as well. No,
here if you wanted to.
It's not big enough.
no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'll just firebolt him.
Okay.
Kablam! That's
Does the bad guy not count as an anchor?
no, 11. No,
No,
it has to be
that's not
solid
that.
mass.
Lame.
And your firebolt 2 goes past.
Those cards.
Just take out you're like,
Man, I thought he was closer to those right. Whatever.
you're like, you got your hand, I gotta get the stats checked on this thing.
Is that all that you can do?
I will bonus action flip him off. I'm
Alright.
not. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just stand there.
Okay.
Menacingly.
Flip him
Ember,
off.
we're back to you.
Yeah, Ringo has more poise.
Yeah.
Flip him off.
For now.
Just
Ringo knows better than to flip him off.
I
until
stand
after
there
you
with
kill
my
him.
hands at my hips, and you hear that.
Ringo, you're getting really good at doing that without moving your mouth.
I just thank you.
So I'm gonna bonus action cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the BBG. Doop doop doop. I'm gonna not.
Nice spread, everyone.
Hunter's Mark.
Wait,
You have a mark.
I say yes.
Cast.
Until it's like you're the last person on
Yes,
who's
there
on
we go.
first.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark concentration.
We've been over this.
It is.
Yes.
Hold please.
Hold
This-
for
this one
rings.
Oh, what is yours?
Concentration.
Oh, I was
The
looking for
labels are
another.
up here too.
Well, I was looking for another red one.
Another concentration.
Wait, that's so weird. What the fuck? They're not the same? What?
That one I think is the only different one. Anyhow,
Wait,
can
I not read? That's
that
so
does
weird.
say concentration. It's just a different set. It's probably one we got in a Dungeon Creek because there's a couple of other ones.
Oh, I
Anyhow,
was gonna say.
doesn't matter. So you are concentrating on Hunter's Mark now. He has been marked.
Okay, and then
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna shoot him.
Okay,
Take
I got
that, Mark.
I like them.
I know. Can I have them back?
No, that's not fair. It literally landed in the crack of the board. That's not gonna hit him either.
All right.
Watch this guy.
He's just
So,
kind of watching.
but since I hit him, I'm gonna.
Did you though?
No, but I shot him. Shot at him. I'm gonna not so stealthily.
Weird form of DM gaslighting. Since I hit him.
I remember that roll.
Yeah, I hit him.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna move just a little further away from
Playback.
where I was. Gonna It's almost like moving a little bit was worse than moving too much. I rolled
Alright,
2
guys,
4s.
you're in charge.
Two different
Type
dice.
1 in the chat if you want.
Well, the first roll I rolled was
If you wanna
landed
re-roll.
right here, and it was right between 10 and 12.
Oh no.
And
Dude,
then I rolled a 4.
all of the rolls that meant nothing, I've rolled like a 17 or 18, and then I've rolled like
I know.
6s and 2s and 3s.
What's the
Alright.
deal with rolling dice? You always roll 20 to make Jack and the Beanstalk come alive, but you
want
never
to play Dungeons
roll
and Dragons,
Okay.
Jerry?
So,
I'm in a girl, Jerry.
it's moving.
She loves D&D.
And my
I said I
Drake
wanted
is
to-
gonna dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
Good plan. Good plan.
I said
He
I
does that
wanted to be a
automatically, so if you
barbarian.
wanted to take a bonus, you already bonus.
Yeah.
I did my
So
bonus
you'll-
action.
barbarian
That's
on
why
the
he's
first
just
day.
gonna automatically dodge.
That's the
All
Muncher's
right.
luck, right?
I
So,
want to be a barbarian, Jerry.
It's Dave's turn.
it's Dave's turn. Thank you, Zephyr.
You're welcome, David.
Can you Ringo call him Dave so we can just start this joke, like in universe?
Yeah.
Alright, so, what he's going to do.
Dave's.
Yeah, I went ahead and I fought a
Is-
Dave the other day.
Ringo, this is the Dave you were talking about.
Now I'm not a religious fellow.
Well, that right there is Dave.
Alright. So, because he is flying. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Goes Mac.
Well, it
He's
looks,
still a little angry,
That's
dude.
a lot of
Is he
feet.
still up
Wait, did he just
5?
fly in there?
Yeah, so
well,
he's
it looks
flying.
a lot like he just
He has 50 feet of
flew
fly
into. He just looks. It looks like he just flew into my threat range,
Um,
triggering Sentinel.
That's what we like to call the kitchen.
alright.
He also
pole
flew
arm, right?
45 feet.
Yep, and I've got a pole arm, so if he's within 10 feet of me,
Yeah, he is.
I get to hit him for free.
Go ahead.
Shoot him with my
One of these.
Oh, that's a
That'll hit.
19 plus 5.
That'll
Get
hit.
him!
So
Get
it's
him,
going to
bro.
be a D10 plus slashing.
Get him!
Nice.
I
Get him!
do remember
damage.
this.
Damage.
So that's going to be 6 points of damage. As he's coming in, I just like get the very end of the scythe and just like whip it out so that it like kind of hits him in the bar, and then I just pull down.
Nice.
So that was 6.
6 points of damage, yes. And it is slashing if that matters.
It does. So as you slash with your pole arm, you see that it catches skin.
It's also magical, if that matters.
It does matter, thank you.
catches
Never mind.
skin and rips.
It still takes the same. Never mind then. Ignore what I was just about to say.
Or let me make sure. Because,
Eldritch Knight weapon, right?
yeah. Because I create a magical bond with the weapon, but that doesn't necessarily mean the weapon itself becomes magical. And I remember us talking about this last
Let
time.
me pull that up for you.
For now, let's say that it does the damage you expect it to.
Okay. This does not say it makes the weapon magical. I just have a bond with it, which means I
Okay.
can't be disarmed. So
Either way, he is
yeah,
still
it would
in.
it would be half.
Either way, he is still in the Aarakocra form.
Mm-hmm.
So at this moment, he does take the full damage you expect it to.
Gotcha.
Which he seems a little bit surprised by. That it hurts a little bit more than he expected it to.
It is not magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Um,
I'm glad.
and in response to that, he
'Cause I
is
don't wanna
going
be
to shift back into his full form
Nice.
because you have just.
You've drawn him out.
Oh, cool! I made him mad.
And in response, he is going to take a strike at you.
Does
with,
he have reach?
That's a great
10
question. Let me double check. Reach
Because-
of 5 foot.
So no,
he's gonna skids just over there.
he's got more movement left to go there.
Oh, but
He's
if
also
you
still-
sentinel him, he loses all movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he won't be able to approach
Let's
any
see.
further.
Good catch.
Does he?
He'd be
I thought
threatened.
that was just moving away.
No, if you hit someone with a
I'm
sentinel,
sorry. It's
polearm master. Right?
yeah. Pull on master is what's giving me the provoke. I don't have sentinel yet.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what it is.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yep.
So in
That's
that
the
case,
build I'm
then,
going for, not the build
Yeah.
I've built yet.
Yeah.
In that case, then he's going to shimmy just a little bit closer to you.
Yep.
And he is going to strike at you with his mace. Woo! And that is a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Ooh.
17 armor class for
Nice.
me.
Okay. He's gonna try again. He's a little bit, miffed that you managed to dodge out of the way in just the last moment. Oh, and yeah, you do it again. And he does not get to hit you.
Yeah, I just spin the scythe as he's
Yeah.
coming in and just knock it out of the way. Knock the other one out of the way.
Good job. And that is the end of his turn.
These are cool. I like these.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of those, I think.
$12.
Yeah.
And
There's,
it
like,
is
better
also this one's
Mid-year
turn.
Christmas present?
Who is
Early Christmas present?
5, 10,
Halloween
15,
present. Halloween Christmas?
20.
That sounds like a fun holiday.
And he's gonna that one is gonna just try and throw
Gothamist.
his javelin.
Gothamus.
Alright.
That's Halloween.
Let's
Making
5, 10,
Gothamus.
15. Yeah, okay. You can do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Huh. That's not gonna hit. What? Does that hit him?
Wait, is he attacking the Drake?
No,
This
the
guy
bad
is attacking this dude.
Okay.
He's gonna throw his javelin, which actually that does hit.
Heck yeah.
Woohoo!
It's done more damage than most of us.
He's going to hit him for 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm really mad at my dice right now.
Is it
Which is
magical?
your dice.
Oh, I need to look something up.
That's piercing. Let's see.
Not allowed.
It is not magical damage.
With my Arcana, could I tell if the magical weapons make... I mean...
On your turn, you could.
Okay.
Not right now.
Well, I want to right now.
Is your
Well, that sucks.
Is your detect magic still up?
It is.
Because if it is, you would just see if they were magical or not.
That's fair. But I mean, I know your weapon's not magical, but
Then you would also see that theirs are not glowing.
Okay, and then it's his weapon's dealing less damage than I would expect it to. Considering
Yeah.
I'm standing right next to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that. I mean, I have non-magical weapons. I'm not going to use them.
And that is the end of our friend's turn. And it is now Hunter's turn.
Okay. How, remind me how high is up again?
He's just 5 feet up.
5 feet. So if my range is 5 feet, that's not right out.
You would need to be close up to him. So he's now 10 feet. So he's now a square away from you.
Okay, so if I just step one square though, close, I get it's 5 feet. Okay. Then I will approach
It's like all on top of each other.
next to it.
Action. Okay, that's good.
That's why I tried to move the
Yeah, the box.
Yeah.
the box.
Thank you.
Silent as ever, but deadly. I'll go ahead and start with just a regular unarmed strike.
Alright.
As you guys remember, I have my kitchen mallet.
Yes.
To beat it. My
Mallet,
meat beater.
You're what now?
My meat beater.
Yeah. Beat that meat.
Here comes the
Beat
meat
Dave's
beater.
meat.
Here comes the meat beater. That's a 19.
Beat Dave's
Nice.
meat.
19.
That will hit him.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Sorry. Heck yeah.
That's a 6
Oh, hell's a real
damage.
place. We've been over this.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Is your meat cleaver magical?
Oh, no, it's not.
Great. So you see him. What did you say? It was 6?
Yeah.
So you see him. You smack him with your meat cleaver. You catch sort of just the edge of his leg, right in that calf.
Yeah.
And you see him respond to you that, "Ow, you hit me," but it's not quite as much as you'd normally expect your cleaver to do.
That's okay. So I would naturally hit him with a flurry of blows.
Great.
Yes.
Few points, please.
Bonk, bonk.
First one.
He's in the air too, so there's a lot of like.
That's a 7.
Uppercut.
To
Is
hit?
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Is that's for both of you guys? Is it that for both of them? Because
Yeah,
the flurry of
flurry
blows
of blows
is
you
Roll the first
separately.
one and then the second.
do I have to roll it again?
Roll separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Second one. Okay, that's my first
Yeah,
one.
they each count
Miss.
as individual attacks.
Second one. 10.
Nope. So both, now having been a little bit thrown
I
off.
can see you rolling on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I keep hitting it, and he just moves his leg up like.
Yeah, he has seen what you're trying to do, and
Oh.
he just
So
sort
yeah,
of
because I'm not in the
looks
in
out
the
of
thing
your way.
anymore.
Come on.
Like, excuse me, I'm dealing with the terrifying crow, like the the scarecrow creature for the moment.
Can I continue my movement then? Because
Sure. Go ahead. Where are you gonna go?
Oh, be careful!
Be
you
careful.
entered his range. No,
Yeah.
you could provoke an opportunity. If you
You
leave.
can move underneath him.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds fun.
I actually do want to do that.
It's technically true.
Put me in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him in the box.
the box.
Just so
Perfect.
We love this.
Beautiful. All
Crow
right.
thinks he can't.
We're all
Crow
just
thinks I'm doing it because
grouped up
then he
and
thinks he
you're
can't
just
see
like-
me anymore. He's
I'm like, that's a great idea.
he can't see. You're out of his line of vision.
Crow's like, where's Hunter?
And just to be sure, my dodge is gone now, right? Because that was like something I held
Yes,
for
that
last
was,
time.
that
Okay,
was till,
just checking. Yeah,
till
I,
the start of your next
I figured. Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
I'll let you.
And
Let's see. He's gonna do that. And he's also going to try and throw his javelin. Let's see. Now both of them will have to go and retrieve them, but oh, that is 2. That is not gonna hit. Alright, and his javelin just whiffs past it and
does not hit his friend. So it is now Crow's turn.
Well, I will attack with my scythe. Missing. I will bonus action attack with the tail end because of Polearm Master. Getting a 24.
That will hit.
Nice.
And I believe it's a D4 plus my strength. Let me double check that. Yes, it is. So that's gonna be 6.
Woo! What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
All right. And it's non-magical?
Nope.
Yeah, all right.
But it's damage.
It's smacked.
He's become smacketed. So I kind of try to uppercut with the scythe while he's in the air, and I just whiff, and then I just bring it back around and use the back end and just poke him with it.
Yep.
His taint?
And he, again,
Yeah.
is surprised by that.
Right
but
in his
not,
Dave.
Not particularly bothered by this. That it's more annoying, really. All of these small It's really he's looking at you
He's like,
like you are. He's now 5 feet with his big wings up over you. It looks like he has just been swatting at flies. That you're.
Just wait until my bow hits you.
This is me with my 5-year-old
But it is
word.
Ringo's turn.
And I just take it all.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, as my eyes fade black, I'm going to whip my arm out and a made of ink, a lasso appears in my hand, and I'm going to whip it at him. Strength saving throw.
I'm just gonna assume that you turn around.
Yeah,
while
I'm
doing
gonna
this.
whip him with my lasso to try to just snag him.
Your crew.
That will be a 23.
Fuck! I got him. No, of course not.
24.
It just goes wide, and I'm just gonna go.
Or
Never
you
mind.
catch his arm, and it snaps.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not happened before, and I'm gonna back the
Well, that's new.
fuck up. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna take a sorcery point and bring back a first level spell.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna back up.
Okay.
5 feet.
Okay.
And I will wait patiently.
Take a big step back.
And we are back to Ember and Nico. Rolled a 19.
Oh. I have found the information I needed.
You also didn't remember the number correctly, so I'm not going to tell you what it was.
Okay.
It's not a 20.
Continue.
It's not a 24.
Okay. No, then I correct myself. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
Get it. 9.
16.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, purple is Hunter's mark.
Okay. Which is what
Hold
kind
on. Because that doesn't.
of... Is your bow... Your bow is magical, right? It's got...
The bow is magical.
Okay.
And so is Hunter's mark. So the D6 is Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
And I got
Is that
max
a 3?
damage in
Is that
Yeah.
Woo! So it's 11 on the bow.
Compensating for us.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to add your
Amateurs.
buddy? Your buddy's damage.
It's an additional D6.
It's a reaction. It's his reaction. You can add an additional d6 of cold damage.
And cold damage is magical.
That's a
Nice.
3.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, because there's plenty of friends within 30 feet.
Oh no, it's your attack that you're adding it to. It's your. So if there is an attack made that he can see, he can add it as a reaction.
Nice.
Do you have a bonus action? Do you want to command him, or do you want to use a different bonus action?
He got hurt a lot last time.
There's also a lot more friends around him this time, though. He was the only
Yeah,
target.
but he also can't fly.
It's only 5 feet off the ground right now.
It's range.
Sure, go after him.
You do you.
Go after him. 25. Can the Drake hang out in the same space as
Yeah, he's small enough.
these two?
Yeah.
Everyone is in one spot.
Just put him underneath. He'll fit underneath.
I cast Fireball.
I joke that
So
would hit all
crowded.
of us.
So
Yes.
crowded.
I have fire resistance. Go ahead.
Great.
Really?
It is.
I don't
We
have
work.
fire.
We
Gonna
practice.
bite
as
him.
we go.
Chomp
It's
him.
the third level spell.
Chomp chomp.
Chomp chomp. Do it.
That makes sense. I have fire resistance. I can like cook
Nope.
and work around burners.
Yeah.
He bites Hunter instead. Just kidding. That would be mean. I've already done that to you once.
Ow!
I have not decided to make you food yet.
So
Is
it
he-
bites
he's-
Crow.
Wouldn't it be unlimited food? Well, it just dissipates,
All
right?
right.
It dissipates when it
Yeah.
does.
All right.
I can't make you food, and that's why I hate you.
All right. It is
That
now
should be delicious.
Deva's turn.
Sorry,
You're fine.
I'm just trying to stretch.
He's mad
my-
about
It's
not
just
hitting
feet stuff. You can
Crow
stretch it.
the last
It's just
time.
footsie. It's okay.
Be mad.
It's only a problem with one.
He is upset about not hitting Crow the last
I'm
time, so
done.
he's
Awesome.
gonna try again.
I'm glad he didn't take it on the guy who
Oh,
tried to hit
when
him 3
you-
times.
You.
Yeah, okay, seriously, I have a higher percentage of success.
When
than
you roll, let me know the number of the dice, not the total, because I have a reaction that I might want to use.
Okay. Woo! That is it's a 17.
Okay.
Which has
I
a-
will cast shield as a reaction, bumping my AC up by 5. So
That is before the +8 to hit.
yeah. So that's the reason why, right? You don't need to tell me the +8, but I can use shield as a reaction when you make the roll, which is why I can when I'm hit with an attack.
Okay.
Right.
So you're gonna use your shield.
So yeah, the shield's gone, but that still beats my AC. So I've got one more use of my first level spells left, and I get hit.
And that is going to be
I'm not gonna use it.
I lost one of my Okay, oh well.
Do it over here. 38.
I will hit him. I promise.
That
It
is
will
going to be
happen.
20 points of
I'm
damage.
just glad that I totally got max damage.
Hey! No!
What happened? How
20
much?
points of damage.
Good
What
lord.
the frick, dude?
All right.
That's most of my HP.
Oh,
That
God.
is. I'm down to.
You did 15 to my Drake.
Any healers in the team?
No.
I have one.
I have
Spell.
dagger.
I'm down to 16 HP.
Ringo, now might be a good time to hit. Yeah, I can see in between turns being like, just you wait. You like can't rush perfection. You're like reloading your gun. I only do one bullet at a time, so the others don't get jealous of each other.
And he is going to
That definitely sounds like something Ringo would say.
Can't rush perfection.
He's gonna look at between the two Aarakocra that he has seen already, and he's going to say, "It looks like you brought help. This is going to be fun to kill them."
Help.
Aw.
He's following along.
No.
Okay.
He's dreaming that we kill him and that I'd get to shoot him.
Dad's gonna shoot him.
It's
His
10
make-believe
o'clock.
game.
And
It's 10
that
o'clock, y'all.
My dad's a
Is it 10?
cowboy.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. My
Well-
phone just went to grayscale. That's why I looked down and I
Well,
was like,
if this keeps
the
going
blue
the
is
way
not-
it's going, we might not be along very much longer, so might be
that is-
fine.
that is the end of his turn. And this guy is going to come up 5, 10, 15, and since he threw his javelin, he's
I
going
like
to
how we're all
go
surrounding
retrieve.
this thing and we're just going like, "Gah."
Missing.
He's gonna retrieve his javelin,
It'd be much cooler if he was on the ground.
and
He's, like,
back
dodging
off
like
again.
Same target twice or just?
Uh,
It says second creature, so only
And it's now Hunter's turn.
probably not, right?
let me double check.
Okay.
Because I think you can target the same thing twice, but
Trying to remember
the
what this
twin
is.
spells that I have used in not used in games, but that we've
Actually,
come across
I
lately
just
were
realized.
used against the same creature twice.
Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy.
But
I forgot that in order to get his javelin, he has to come into the range of the Deva.
so
And,
going in doesn't trigger. but
and
going
I
out
moved him back
does.
out to get away from him, and so he is going to
Did
take
he
a
disengage?
hit.
He could take a disengage action and not get an attack this turn if he doesn't want to get hit.
I was considering having to pick up the javelin as part of his action. So
Considering how many people there are there.
Yeah, that's fair.
it's kind of a little bit of a mess over there.
Yep.
So he's gonna take an attack. Oh, good, I rolled low.
Twin spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
10,
I can't
14. He's
target
gonna
the
take
same
14
creature twice.
damage.
This is a second creature. Though it doesn't say I can't. But
Oh no, buddy. Okay. He's gonna back the fuck off.
the way I see it, if it doesn't say you can't, that means you can.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So the way
Ask
I
for
read that,
forgiveness, not permission.
Okay. Well, it
It is Hunter's turn.
All right.
Ian, just-
I'm gonna try to.
I'll
Just,
ask down.
the way I read it,
I want to try to jump up, grab him by the feet, and like
But it's
grapple him to the
definitely
ground.
Okay. Sure.
I think
Yes.
I just read that. That's
Is it a
it's
strength?
athletics, right? It's a strength athletics. It says it's
Contested.
a strength athletics check contested by the target's
Great.
strength athletics or dexterity.
Or Dex? There.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Oh, jeez.
ooh,
That is a 7, so
I got
I think
16.
you win.
Man, I can't grab
Nice.
it, but you can.
Okay. Then okay, so that means I grab him by, I jump up just a little bit because it's 5 feet. I grab him by the ankles and just so I can silently just
power bomb him into the ground.
I try to grab. Yeah.
So you
So
have him grappled.
yeah. Grapple still up like just like this, right?
Basically, you're holding them still. They can still attack you, but they can't move.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna.
Well, they can attack you, but they
Yeah.
can attack
Disadvantage.
you.
Grappled is at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
While grappled, the conditions. Okay, yeah. So there's a disadvantage.
And then he's on the ground now
Instead of being
Which
near.
means-
instead of on the ground. So, which
That-
side do we want Hunter to go to?
Yeah. Which way do you want to drag him?
Like, which side do you want to end up?
Well, that's a wall over there.
Oh,
Not towards the wall. I don't want to get pinned
the
against
other
the
way.
wall. So yeah,
Okay.
away from the wall.
So you guys are space to space there.
And I'm
So-
assuming now if I do any like other action, it's gonna break the grapple.
No,
Do I have to
not
hold
No.
necessarily.
No, but you attacking him also is with disadvantage
Oh, okay.
because you're
Yeah.
grappling him.
You are
so technically,
actively.
Yeah.
so while you're not actively grappled,
Yeah.
you're
You're grappling.
still
Yeah, I gotcha.
in the grappling, which
Okay.
means
Yeah, that's fine. I'll still.
It's similar to yeah.
But I can still attack and not like
Mhm.
worry about. I'll still go for a bonus unarmed strike. Just like an arm strike, just
At
like
disadvantage.
as far as I know.
at disadvantage. Yeah. So I'll do what?
Grappled and restrained are still
I
one
mean-
of those. It's so confusing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't think you.
And I roll my hit DC twice at disadvantage. Okay,
Mhm.
9. Okay, 9.
No.
I know that anyone else attacking the grappled person has advantage.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
'Cause they're
being
held
held
down.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
But at least in my experience of being grappled, it was disadvantage on both sides.
Yeah.
I see. I try to give my arm around like. I can't wind my arm up to hit it. This guy's too muscular. He's too buff.
That's usually what I remember
His
more
feathers
than
are getting my
whatever's
face.
written in the book.
Oh yeah, you get my mask. I can't see. Feathers are too big.
Yeah.
Muscles too
All right.
muscly.
Since now that they've moved away, this guy is also going to come in and grab his javelin and back off over here. What is it? 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go.
So
He's gonna back off that way.
grappled creatures' speed are 0. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends. So there's nothing about disadvantage.
Yeah, I think we're
Oh,
mixing.
nice.
I think we're
Restrained.
mixing
And
grappled with
restrained,
restrained.
yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
What was it? Speed 0.
Still
Yeah,
going like shoot.
speed is 0. It can't benefit from any benefits from speed, and it ends if it either breaks out or if hunter is incapacitated.
Yeah, we were mixing it up with restrained.
So then, would your hit have hit without the
No.
disadvantage?
I don't. No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
It was one. It was terrible. So
Oh.
Okay.
it was bad.
Okay.
It was-
Crow, it is your turn.
Fair.
Okay.
It's a problem with getting so
Well,
many
he's still
conditions.
5 feet from me. I mean, I've been playing and running the game for years, and I still have to look stuff up all the time.
There's a lot of things.
Like I have a friend who's been playing for like 40 years, and he's still like, I don't know what's happening. So let's see. This thing has not been responding well to
Your side.
the siphoning, but I am getting 2 attacks on a scythe instead of just 1 with a firebolt.
The siphoning.
So
Plus, the firebolt would now possibly hit your friend.
not per
Do it.
the rules. Of
I'm not-
grapple.
No,
yeah.
true. Not per the
So-
rules.
Do it.
I made it with the mimic. I made it that way because he got himself stuck
Yeah,
on
got
top
himself
of
stuck
it.
on.
This is not the case. I'm thinking this is sort of.
And I'm getting that +3 from
Yeah.
fire, but then +3 from just the strength.
Just
Okay,
do
you know what? I'm
firebolt.
gonna keep glaving him. I think the stats make me a little bit higher damage.
If you
output.
move closer, you get advantage.
Why?
If you
I'm
flank,
within 5 feet
if
of
you
him.
flank with them, with Hunter maybe.
Well, they're in the same
They're in-
square.
yeah.
Oh, are they in the
are they
same
not?
space? Is that how we're ruling it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna a smack. So that's a 16.
That'll hit.
Yes.
All right. So again, not magical. So taking half of the following being 9 and 12. So
Nice.
and then polearm master attack. Nat 20 on the polearm master attack.
Nice.
Yes.
So it's gonna be 2d4.
2D.
4
Nice.
and 1. 5 plus 3, so 8.
Awesome.
Felt
And Ember, this
Not
is
what
a
you did?
reminder that your
So I did.
Drake's
I
damage
did.
does not have to be applied to your own weapon. It can be to any attack
Yeah,
towards
12 and 8.
Mhm.
So and then
Like,
half
sure
of
to
that.
use your reaction.
it. Yeah,
because,
but it's just a
okay.
reminder
Okay,
that
we'll
if someone
take
does not
those.
have
Yeah.
magical
Take
damage,
those.
you
Of
could
course.
apply it to theirs.
I was rewarded by my
Or if I
sight.
don't
I was like,
make the hit,
do
but
I
someone
keep
else
doing
does.
this? Well, I think the damage after
It's
time.
any turn.
Yeah,
Courage.
it says any hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just standing there for a second, motionless, like calculating, and he's just
Crow,
like,
you-
huh, what?
Crow, your intelligence
Bang.
precedes you.
All right, Ringo. Are you done?
You moving?
Yeah, I'm not moving, so
Okay.
Are you done?
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
move
done.
and flank
You
with
finished?
Nico. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go opposite side of him.
Yep.
Just walk right up to him, crack my knuckles, and say, "You know what? Guns ain't doing it." And shocking grasp.
Nice.
Nice.
At advantage
Nice.
with the guy on the other side of him, flanking.
Mhm.
It's an optional rule. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I shoot him with a gun. Crack my
That's
I get right up to him. Crack my knuckles.
19.
And that, yeah, that'll
Okay,
hit for
so
sure.
that's 1d8 lightning damage.
lightning.
8
Nice.
lightning damage.
Yes.
And he cannot take a reaction until the start of his next turn,
Nice.
which is almost right after me, but you're
It's
welcome.
certainly right after me.
You can move your Drake out without taking an opportunity. No, he already took one. 8 damage. You are welcome.
I appreciate that our strategy just seems to be dogpile.
And I use 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
gonna
you wanna
back
move?
up because he can't take opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up towards my friend over here.
Cool.
How you do?
Ember?
Hi. Hey, buddy.
Why ain't you a fine feathered individual?
I have one bonus action. I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
I've eaten dairy you on the farm. How big are those legs? Please stop. Please stop talking.
So 12 does not hit.
No.
Attack.
Okay. You gonna move or you gonna hang?
I already moved. And,
Oh, okay.
and that didn't hit either.
Okay.
So hopefully someone else does in this turn.
Make this easy.
Wait, what'd you roll on your bow attack?
I rolled a
A
5.
12.
So 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16's the lowest number I've heard so far.
Yeah, I know. I thought I saw an 8, so I was like,
This absolute
wait a
Chad
minute.
is just like floating out of the way of all of our attacks. With Hunter like holding him down. He's like, what the heck is going on?
Who's holding?
He looks like
Who's
a
in,
Chad.
Who's in holding who here?
Who is in
Which
holding?
sucks, because I mean, if I would
Who's,
just
I was gonna say, who's in control here?
if I would just
Who's
hit
holding
him,
whom?
I could get an extra d6 of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could
I'm
just
like,
hit him, this would
I
be
don't
over
think I can
already.
make this any easier.
To escape from the grapple, does he have to contest you again?
It's
Yes.
a
Yes.
strength.
Yeah,
Strength
it's
can
the same thing.
contest?
The same thing. The
All right,
strength or
he is going
dexterity.
to kick his feet and try and get you to release him.
Okay.
And that is 15.
7.
All right, so he
Set-
is
what's your athletics?
Nothing.
Oh, that's.
ungrappled.
I'm Skinny Bone Jones. What do you want me to do?
You know, for
Oh
a
my
cook,
gosh,
you don't
what
have a lot
is
of meat
going
on your
on
body.
here?
He is ungrappled.
They were sharing the same space. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
They were
And
cuddling.
Aw.
that's cute. And of course, he is going to take a strike at you because you were holding him.
Same thing as before. Let me know the die roll before
Oh no, at
the total.
Not you. Sorry,
Oh,
Hunter.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't like combat hugs.
No. That is going to be
I don't think he likes
a 24 to hit.
I'm sure that hits. I don't know what I am, but I'm sure that hits.
It's not
She's
24.
like 13 or 14.
Yeah. I'm the tanky one in the party, and I've got a 17, so I think it's lower than a 24.
Yeah, that's what I've got
I have a
too.
cloak of
That's going to
protection,
be
and I have a
15
12.
points of damage to
15
you.
points of damage. I'm gonna react with Hellish Rebuke.
Hell yeah! I forgot you were. A
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
tiefling.
It's like a Salt Bay, like.
Pocket sand!
And then let's see. You point your finger at the creature. The damage is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 9.
10. I mean,
Yay!
boo boo. All right, so what do you get?
We win at something.
You get what you fucking
We did a thing.
You get
And what
you
kind of
fucking
what? How much
deserve.
damage and what kind?
It is
Fire.
fire damage.
Fire.
Is that what? It's just like that fire symbol. Yeah, fire
Yeah.
damage.
Great.
Okay.
That was
Oh, it was
Radiant.
necrotic.
Somebody's drawing a flame here, but I'm not sure what it means.
Oh my god!
That is excellent. That is 25 damage.
I saw a 25
Wait.
up here. I was like, what?
What?
You've seen the
It's
rolls.
3d10.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Well
Do you
done.
get that like once a day, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it magical?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
fire.
magical. It's fire damage. Nice.
Once per long rest, yeah.
You don't fuck with the
So-
cook.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, remind me, how much damage was it?
15.
15? Okay.
Woof.
Ouch.
You're just like, boo, and it's just.
You see the
Fucking
edges of his
inferno.
wings. The edges of his wings are quite seared, and he sort of has suddenly started to take you seriously.
Yeah, hit him again! Hit him again!
I grabbed him.
I'm just over here talking with my friend. And I look back and he's singed, and I was like, I did that.
It just takes a while to kick in.
And then it is it is this dude's turn, and he,
Oh, wait.
Oh, extra. It's not an attack.
yeah.
Sorry.
But let's see if this guy who is gonna throw his
Ready.
javelin, he's gonna throw his javelin, and that is I forget what the plus is. Where is it? That is just going to hit, and it is
Oh, how far away is he? Yeah.
I'm really tired of where the things are on the map.
That guy can't
That
get
shouldn't
He
count.
throws his javelin and he falls over.
It shouldn't count. It hit.
Mine is.
It hit.
Yeah, sure. To roll it again.
I did, and it got a 6.
Nice.
I like D&D.
Nice. It's such a fun thing, but if you were to like just explain the basics of it, you'd just be like, "Hey, do you want to come over to my house and like do paperwork and math?"
I like to play probability.
Yeah.
You
All
want to know
right.
how I got Abby to come to a Renaissance fair with me?
yeah.
I said, "You want to go camping?"
And I said, "Fuck yeah, I do." All right, Hunter, it is your turn now.
I know, it was really sad.
Wait, really?
we
Already?
We tried.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah,
like,
because it was on the reaction to the enemy. I forgot I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. Now it's actually your turn. And he's
Next year, Zephyr.
Wait, how's he looking?
concerned.
Oh, he's looking concerned.
He's suddenly taking this large dog pile of creatures a lot more seriously.
Good.
Is he on the ground? He's on the ground now, right?
Yes, he is now on ground level.
6 cold damage. Yeah. I did some. Kinda.
All right. Despite being battered, I felt really good about that hellish rebuke, so that's reinvigorated me to run back up to him and just hit him with my mallet, my meat beater.
Meat beat Dave.
Meat beats.
Natural 1, 5.
No. Not
Yikes.
No, just whiff.
Flurry of
Use
blows?
all of your energy trying to rebuke his hit.
Yeah, and that just reinvigorates me
You-
more, and I'm gonna flurry of brillos.
All right, go for it.
I need you to know
What the
that
frick?
if I were sitting
Miss.
over there, I would have done that. Because
One
I've
more.
been sitting over here staring at it going like, when's Zephyr
Thank
gonna-"
you! Finally, my second one hits with the 19.
Nice.
Awesome. What you got for
For
me?
a grand whopping total of, 6 damage.
Hell
is
yeah,
yours
dude.
Hit the
magical?
max. No, it's just a
Falcon. Punch.
it's just a tenderizer.
All right.
I
Oh, that's right, you're a cook. Things I forget.
All right.
I want to. I hit him across his pretty jaw. That's a really
He's
good place to hit him.
offended.
No, that
Save
was
this
really
one.
nice.
And
See you next Friday.
and this guy,
Our next.
Actually, my goal need
Are you-
this Jake and Bear joke where he says
Sorry,
all's
I
bare, pants him and
Travis.
shove.
Are you done with your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm gonna run away. Okay, I can run away, right?
He has this
Oh yeah,
reaction.
fuck
He
no,
has
no.
his reaction.
Never mind, no, I forgot I can read that. No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
If I moved better than I did, like if I was faster than I am,
Yeah.
it would.
All right.
Yeah.
This guy is gonna move up, and he's going to retrieve the javelin that this one threw and like toss it back to him.
So cool.
And
Such teamwork.
he's gonna
Stab him with his own javelin?
He's gonna stab him with his own
Die.
one.
let's see.
So he doesn't have to throw it again?
Yeah, exactly. He's going to.
Something clicked in the Aarakocra that day. Wait, if I hold on to my spear,
He's
I
not
don't need to
gonna hit
keep
him.
getting it.
But he's really, really not used to stabbing with it and completely whiffs.
Oh,
And
gotta
the
work on that.
Deva just kind of.
Is it Devin?
Deva, I'll continue to say it the same.
Devon.
And he's just, he feels like a whiff underneath his wing and, like, looks around a little bit. And Crow, it is now your turn.
He's
I
actually,
will-
he like doesn't comprehend what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're beating his ass.
Just
Are we though?
Yeah,
a
we're like,
lot of whiffed attacks here.
This has been really
it's like
bad.
we're sitting over here going like 3, 4,
We're like,
6.
are we winning?
And then like he's probably got like, and I'm down to 107. I will take
He
his.
was, remember though,
20?
he was fighting before
That's
you
true.
got to him.
Ooh,
I will
but-
take advantage of his momentary distraction of this guy to move into a flanking position,
Beautiful.
and then
Although seeing what I've seen from these guys that he was fighting, I don't think he's that.
yeah, exactly right.
They've done less damage than I have.
So flanking advantage rule in effect.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Scythe.
Yeah, right. It's in melee with your opposite.
That's a 19
Ooh.
plus 5, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
D10 plus 3, that's going to be 9 points of
Nice.
non-magical damage. And then butt end strike. Double 4s, baby!
I know, that's a roll again. Just like Monopoly.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
go,
right.
go straight to jail. So I don't get him with my back end, but I do get him with the
Wow.
bladed side of the scythe.
Awesome.
Cool end.
Awesome. And Ringo, it is your turn.
You don't want to move anymore?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I want to not only keep taking advantage of that flank, but also give our bird friend a fighting chance over
Poor
here.
babe.
How far is he from me?
5, 10,
15.
15?
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cast.
Huh?
Don't cast web.
No, I'm not going to cast a web.
I know. I was joking.
I'm sorry for our little buddy that's right next to me. I'm going to use my Eyes of the Dark feature to cast using 2 sorcery points. I'm going to cast Darkness on my sheriff's badge, so it's going to travel with me.
Okay.
So
cute.
15 feet diameter of me, magical darkness.
Awesome.
Only I can see through it.
Awesomeness.
And for my, so that's 2 sorcery points down.
In which case, then, who else is
So
affected?
in this, it's a 15-foot circle. So literally just me and this guy at the moment.
And maybe Hunter.
And yeah, maybe Hunter. Yeah. Oh, definitely Hunter.
Yeah.
So Hunter, you're like, you can't see anything all of a sudden.
Wait, what's that?
You
Can't
can't
see
anything.
anything all of a sudden.
You're
it's
at
dark?
the edge
Yeah.
of magical
Even with dark
darkness.
Even with darkness.
Okay, got it.
It's magical darkness. You probably have seen this ability before.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5 closer. So now everyone is in it
Great.
to give us a moment.
And is it vertical as well?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot sphere.
Okay.
Of me, or of my badge, and I'm going to. I'm gonna take my bonus action to. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta mark off 2 of my points. Can I just punch him with my bonus action?
Unarmed
Make
strike.
Make an unarmed strike.
Sure, I'm not flanking at the moment. I'm just gonna. 17.
That'll hit him.
I do.
It's a
It's a D4.
D4.
Well, it's my strength
it's
from
your
D4.
plus
So it's 3.
non-magical.
4 minus 1. Non-magical. So 1 damage as I take his attention.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You just.
And I scream, "Giddy up!"
Now can
So
you
all
back
all
away?
he sees is just like darkness.
No, I'm
and
not going
feels
to back
something
away because
poke him.
he could take his reaction.
I get it. It's very confusing, like, who's
But
winning.
anyone who does has
Am I
disadvantage. He has disadvantage.
Ganged
against
up
them.
on?
But I'm going to stay next to him so that I can get people away. What?
Now I can't shoot him.
Well, move closer.
I wouldn't be able to see anyway.
That's fair. I'm getting tired of this dog pile because I want to use area of effect spells.
All right.
There's
Emma,
like
are you
one target.
done?
I can't hit him.
I'm
Yes,
try-
I'm
sorry,
done.
I'm trying to keep us on track a little bit more because it's
I'm
getting
done.
late.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold an action
'Kay.
to shoot
Easy.
him when he becomes visible, hoping that it happens in this next turn.
Okay.
And
Okay.
tell my Drake to do the same.
Okay.
I will drop this at the start of Hunter's turn.
Okay.
My darkness. I will drop it.
Okay. At the
It
start
does
of
not
Hunter's.
require an action or anything.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. In that case, if you're done with your turn,
Mm-hmm. And that ends my Drake's too.
okay, then he is going
So you'll
to.
shoot as soon as I drop that.
Ooh.
That's never a good sign. when the DM looks at the enemy sheet and goes, "Ooh."
He is, well, none of you can see this, so it's not going to matter. You can't see what he does.
I can see him.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I can see
Okay,
him.
then
Where's
you
Venus?
see him put his hand on his chest, and magically, his wings become a little bit less singed.
Well, I don't like that. I do not like that, Deva.
Do not like that, Sam.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
You got so sad.
That was the joke.
You got so sad.
And my detect magic is gone, but I
The
I mean,
whole
I-
joke and nothing but the joke.
I'm still concentrating.
Yep.
But
Yep. And that's the end of his turn.
So you
it
drop
is
the
other
spell.
dude.
at the start of his turn, or your ally still can't see.
Okay.
Okay. And so then he
So
is
when
just
he drops
very
the spell, it
confused.
starts his turn. Your
Actually, is he out of? No, yeah, he is totally confused and concerned and doesn't know what to do with himself and is
Fair
not
enough.
going to move. He will probably. Well, you know what? Since the other Aarakocra just sort of tossed his javelin toward him, he's going to spend a little bit of time wrestling around in the darkness to pick up his javelin again, which is now back in his hands.
So he's
And-
not flying 5 feet in the air anymore.
Yeah.
Can I amend one thing at
Yeah.
the start of Hunter's turn, just because I'm reading the
Thank you.
spell further?
Yep.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the star, the badge, with my hand,
Okay.
which ceases the darkness temporarily,
Okay.
as long as I keep it covered.
Okay.
But I can unleash it again. I'll say, like, what
Yeah.
a bonus
Okay.
action.
So that'll be your bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. If to release it.
Perfect.
Your turn, Hunter.
I'm still like next to him.
Yep. Nobody's
Okay.
moved.
And
Yeah,
you can now fully see again. And nothing
Yeah, because
Which triggers her attack.
Bingo. Go.
Nice. Yeah, do that first.
Yeah. Sneak attack. You're blind.
That
Suddenly
looks
you're not.
good.
That's
And
an
it-
18.
That's it.
good.
Yes.
That's what we need.
Go.
Enemy's completely blind. All of a sudden, there's an arrow pointed at their forehead.
That's another.
That's 11 from the bow
Yes.
and 2 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Great.
Oh, your reaction was to hold your action,
Yeah.
so you can't do the dragon.
No.
Sucks.
No.
because
It's his reaction then.
It's the
Is it-
dragon's
oh, it's
reaction.
his?
The dragon's reaction
Okay,
to
that's
use the
cool.
action.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
how I'm going to rule it because she
Okay.
commanded
Well,
him.
no, that's what it is.
Which
The
means
drake-
that then he
Okay.
can't. So then that's a note that he can't use his
I
reaction
gotta
to
remember that. Okay.
give somebody.
the drake has an infused strike, so when
Yeah, so
another
you
creature
won't
within
be able
30
to.
feet.
But if he's going to take his bite, you cannot use that. So choose between the infused strike or his action to bite, please.
Well, I told him to bite, so I'm gonna go with what I said.
Okay.
Chomper.
What is
19.
that? 19.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sweet.
And he has advantage as well if you wanted to try and roll a 20.
Yeah, go for it.
'Cause he's
Go
floating.
20 fishing.
Nah, that's a 4.
No.
Always worth the fishing.
Yep.
And
It should be a d6, I think.
My comments are
Plus 2.
becoming Ringo voice.
Nice.
so 8.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
At least the damage rolls are getting
Yeah.
maxes.
All right.
Woohoo!
All right, am I good to go?
Oh,
Finally?
Yeah.
I can go now.
Now
Okay.
it is Hunter.
All right. Hunter thinks to himself, he's at 9 damage, and he says, "What do people like?" Right? Because my whole character was like, I make food to people to like make them like me, right? I'm a little bit of a, well, I'm tiefling, right? So I'm ugly, and people don't like me. What people like a hero, right? So, and friends appreciate sacrifice. I won't get much out of fleeing from this battle. It's best to go down with the ship than to live a coward. So I'm gonna just continue to whack at him with my hammer. I'm gonna take one swing.
Hell.
At
Yeah.
advantage.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Advantage, it's at
I put
advantage.
so much goodwill into that.
At
I got another
advantage.
nat one.
No,
Well,
but
roll again. You're at advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yeah, because you're flanked.
Yes. Nope, 10.
Plus.
that with the bonus?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
with the bonus.
no.
Bonus.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
I gotta keep going. Keep a flurry of blows. I have
He's
4 key points.
he's on to you at this point.
I know. 13.
At advantage.
Does
Still
not
get
hit.
advantage.
Yep.
Also. Yep.
So between these 6 dice, something will hit.
13 again.
Oh no!
All right, 2 more left.
12!
1 more left.
12!
It was worth it.
Alright!
Let's
Roll your damage twice.
The power of
Tell
friendship.
Twice as many dice.
Oh, it automatically gave it to me.
That's awesome.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
that's hilarious.
Wait, so does this damage already calculate the 20 I got?
Yeah, 2d4
It
is
Yeah,
double
2d4
damage.
plus 2.
Yep.
Yep. Because you don't
Yeah.
double.
It's not double the
Yeah, I got
damage.
you, got you.
In this,
Alright, 8.
in this game. You used to do that. In
And that is
Pathfinder
non-magical?
3.5.
Non-magical, no.
I don't know about 3.5, but definitely in Pathfinder.
He's looking quite concerned and very hurt.
Good.
Even after the rejuvenation he provided himself.
Well,
The
I think our straight attack here from the bow really helped
Yeah.
to take that.
The
stuff
original hit
down.
I got was across his jaw. This one's just straight into it.
Oh,
Bonk with the thing. Okay.
that's the greatest insult a chef can give someone. Take away their ability to eat.
Oh my god. That's perfect jaw. Chiseled
I know.
Oh,
jawline.
No teeth for you.
He's trying to get like my face is hidden. He has a beautiful
It
face.
is our
You're trying to
buddy's
get
turn.
the
He'll try
subconscious
and
bias.
our guy will try and stab again.
Is he
Is he stabbing?
Is this the close one or
Stab
the
it.
far
It's a
one?
close one.
Okay.
Ah, he's got advantage from
he's-
flanking.
Oh yeah, let's try again. No.
Oh.
Wait, but is it plus?
I'm trying to help you
he'll
out
actually
here, man.
hit. He
Oh
will
my
hit.
gosh.
He will hit.
Yes!
Woohoo!
I
Finally.
take credit for this.
Yes, you
something.
do. Oh, and he's going to do 8 points of damage,
Fuck yeah.
but not magical damage, so half that.
How like depressing would it be if that dude was the one to get the killing blow on him?
That would be really.
I'm going
So
to.
when
I
you
assume
go
it-
Our
roast
very
Oh, no,
first time
it's-
his
it's your
campaign, his
turn. It is
NPC
Crow's
got
turn.
the killing blow.
Don't worry, this will go quick.
Ah, you're fine.
Scythe. That 15. So plus 5 is 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
I
So
don't- yeah,
D10 plus 3.
Nice.
8, 11. And then butt
Well,
end.
so you don't need to do that.
Yay!
How would you like to do this?
So I see the Aarakocra go in and like jab him in his side, and he probably like, turns around and is like, "What?" And I just like slowly like bring the scythe around his head, so he just sees it kind of come,
Oh.
and then I just go,
Dun, 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 dun.
"Oh!"
Nice.
And with that, the head of the Deva falls to the ground with a satisfying thunk. And the body falls with it,
dope.
Damn.
and the arena is quiet.
Well done.
I shoot the Aarakocra next to me.
I shoot with a gun.
I shoot him with my gun.
It's quiet for a little while, and then I just look
Should we
At
go
the
back
body.
to that campfire?
and I go, "Did we get him?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Well done, girl.
Just quench the darkness. Just
You have
spend
holes
my
in you
concentration on that.
Oh yeah,
As
my
it
hunter's
were.
mark is gone.
I'm not gonna follow him with this.
It's still up. It's just not.
I
on
can
him,
walk
right?
myself back to the
You have,
campfire.
you have it for an
Yeah.
hour. It's just not on him.
Yeah, if you want to, at some point in the next hour, you can use it as a bonus action, but time is nothing, so.
Mine only
And
lasts
we're all
10
gonna
minutes.
forget about that next time anyway, so it'll be great.
You
So
know,
watch
for
the
birds, you guys
playback.
are all right.
Well done.
I say that to the Aarakocras.
You had trouble with
Thank,
this?
thank you, I think.
I don't suppose you have anything that could, plug the holes in my friends here.
Oh, stop it. I'm fine. I can make it back to the campfire.
There's also a cave in front of us.
I'm also like, I also have like just
Oh,
like
that
a
is
whole
okay, huh?
chunk of me is missing. There's like hay falling out.
Hey. Magical hay. Yeah, no. Magical hay.
Magical hay.
Yeah, like I stuff like my entire body's just like an automaton skeleton, but I stuff the clothes with hay to like fill it out, Because I'm like, I am 20 points down.
Whoa.
I mean, I've got a
Or-
spell, but if we're gonna find somewhere to do a long rest, then there's
Yeah,
no
we
point
better.
using it.
Yeah, I'm hoping they have the ability to give us aid
Um,
and succor.
I'll toss up another detect magic, see if there's anything fuzzy going around here.
So on each of your Aarakocra buddies, you see the same amulet as Crow has on his
Ooh.
hand.
Any subtle differences or anything like that? Exactly.
They're the same. And on what's
30 feet.
You won't see that.
I mean, I can move around if we're quiet.
Yeah, we have. That was combat.
Okay. Yeah. if you want to cut it there, I can do that next time.
Does the Davis body remain, or does it dissipate?
It leaves its mark in the sand, but the body does not stay.
Does its weapon stay?
No.
Hmm.
I would consider it.
No shiny object for the scarecrow.
No, I'm just kidding. Cool.
So, do you want to move around and look for
Just like do a
magical
little like,
items?
like a circle. I have an hour.
Yeah. So
Again, like I said, if you wanted to.
yeah.
You
So
get
well,
7
I'm
hit
gonna.
points back.
I think he needs it more than me.
I don't care. Whoever needs
Up
it.
to you.
Okay.
You said you had 9 left?
9 left, yeah.
Take them.
You
Because
get 7 hit points.
I still have
Thank
16.
you
Wait,
kindly.
now you're both at 16.
Thank you kindly.
So as you are all sort of coming out of combat and you're relaxing a little bit, your 2 Aarakocra friends look at you and say, "Thank you for helping us and freeing us from the danger of this monster. How can we repay?" Oh. I think I know. I think we can help you. And so they are going to sort of usher all of you toward the cave.
Ooh.
Where you see a couple of faces peeking out of a small Aarakocra and a couple of others with their hoods down. And you've all moved, and Ringo, as you come up, you will see along the wall here, there is it's not drawn because
Yeah,
I
no
didn't
worries.
want to give it away, but there is a glowing, no, this is not showing up, but there is a glowing space where there would be a cross. on
Oh,
the
like a
wall.
big cross on the
A
wall?
large cross.
Okay. So like a rune of some sort or
Well, it matches the shape of the amulets that you see.
But I will
And
hold.
Crow-
I will
I'm
hold.
starting to feel real bad about killing those Kanku.
But I'll put a hand on Crow's shoulder and say, "We did not fire first. Don't fire now." I say as my hand is glowing.
And as you approach Crow, you can't see the
Right.
so none of you can see
Can't
the
see the
cross that
marker,
Ringo can,
but-
but your amulet is quite warm, but not in a painful way.
Mhm.
In a very sort of protective. It feels.
Does it feel different from the heat of the cave?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
But it feels less indicative so much as it is homing.
Gotcha.
That you are feeling like this is telling you that this is where this item belongs, or that it is in its home space, as opposed to something that is sort of trying to get your attention.
Gotcha.
It's comforting as opposed to sharp.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you were just like, "Don't fire first here," I will dismiss my scythe, because I can do that magically, and I'll just be like, "No weapons, no weapons."
I'll just like wink with Eldritch energy. Just like, yeah,
Yeah, like,
that's a
I
good
can
idea.
still cast fire, but you know.
Yeah.
Put my meat beater back.
Beat my meat later.
And so as you guys come up to the cave, they all sort of welcome you in, and you're handed some berries, and
Good.
You would
berries?
recognize them as good berries. That each
I
of you
would.
are given a handful.
You have
Yeah.
that spell, right?
Yeah, you
I'm a
guys
chef,
would all
would I?
recognize them as.
I have no idea what's going on. Everyone else is like, oh,
You guys are just like,
are you all just eating random berries?
you're like, why are you chewing on those grapes?
I know shit about those berries.
No.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Leo.
so you guys are each handed a. Please don't die.
They are good
Uh,
berries.
A
a
handful
Start
of,
cooking.
of 5 berries each.
It's very
So it's-
disturbing as I put them like
5 each.
into the
Yeah.
pumpkin head, but
So
like
you
far
can choose
back
to
enough.
eat them or to hand them to each other or whatever
gonna-
you want to do.
I will keep 3, but I'll give you 2.
How many of them are
There are
there?
5 each.
5 each, and they are how many?
They are
apiece?
1 hit
One
point
apiece.
each.
Okay, so I'll take.
Oh, okay.
I'll get 7 back.
I gave
plus-
all 5 of mine to my Drake.
Aw.
I
The last we can keep them.
honestly, I have never tried to heal my Drake, but I don't think there's anything that has said you can't.
No, you should be able to.
Yeah.
You can keep these. They'll hold.
Just add
Okay.
in my notes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remind me later.
So
All right. Note for
Two
for
good
future
berries.
sessions.
Smiley face.
Berries.
Find magic weapon.
We got beans. We got berries. We can make a.
Yeah.
Yo. Need some salt, some pepper.
We can do experimental taco Mexican fusion.
Would you guys like to continue playing, or do we want to?
I'm tired. I
Call it
want
here.
to go home.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah. We should try to meet sooner though. We should try. To
I
get
could
together
keep
soon.
going,
Sorry,
but I'm also
I-
up
No, you're
until
fine.
the
I-
morning.
If I didn't have-
Ringo and Crow continue.
If I